I'm going to cut in on that real quick, okay? While you're doing that, Tim, you look good.
One live.
I'm going to cut you for a minute and then go back to the badge.
Okay.
Just for a second. Look cool. Nice. That's awesome. All right, you're off camera now. Tim, we are successful on all platforms at a perfect data rate.
Say action when you're ready.
Yeah, this is going. We're on, guys.
We're on live?
All right, hold on 1 second here. Stand by.
And I need you to put a chat up here when you're ready.
First one that comes up is this one, and then I'll put the other ones up as they come in.
Tell me when I'm live. David Wade's on. Hey Dale, she don't think straight.
Stand by.
Holy shit. Hi DG. Can they see me now?
No, you're playing the song, Tim. There's a process here.
Once the song goes, okay, I got it.
I'll let you know. Just you stand by, buddy. You have about 40 seconds, 50 seconds. All right, I'm fading into the wide shot here.
Oh, nice.
That amount of activity, but we have to see what's on tape.
But would you guys have any questions?
We got something. Hope you got some EVPs.
You can talk about that some.
Regardless, it was
Cody's on.
Any goals in there?
Are we coming to your close-up?
We ready?
You're on, buddy.
I'm on? I'm on?
You're both on.
Action?
Action.
Hello, everyone. My name is Timothy Armstrong, when I'm bad, of course, and you might know me as Bad Timmy. This is our premiere show for Wheels and Watches 101, as well as AuctionX Bids and Dale Garner Media Productions and Bad Timmy Productions. As you can see here, our new logo. We do ask that if you are going to bid, this is a live streaming auction, everyone. We are going to be focused today on a subset or a sample of what we can offer you guys. Now, this is not a mainline bidding site for diecast. nor is it a swatch or other, company watches. We're actually focusing on luxurious watches, which we'll have within about a 15-minute segment. As you can notice here, I'm wearing a Cartier. I'll show you that here in a little bit. But more importantly, we're focused on the die-cast today. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. How about that, guys? Dale's going to fill you in on some of the terms and conditions. Obviously, if you want to bid, you have to sign up. Dale's provided the link to the site. And let's see who's on board. And tell me who you are, where you're from, and if you know me from other sites. Let's just leave it at that. How about that? And you guys know what I'm talking about. So anyway, let's focus on the spinning turning wheel. And I want to show you a couple different items that we have that's part of my personal collection, and I think you'll like. It's going to set the stage for what we're going to do here at AuctionX and wheelsandwatches.com. Hey, Cody. Cody's one of my friends from way back when. I'm doing well, my friends. Good to see you on. Sean Michael Andrews, good to see you. David Wade, good to see you. Cody, man. Anyway, so let's focus on here the actual 3 cars I want to showcase, just to set the mood, set the standard of what we're going to be doing today. After that, I'm going to let the Stream Weaver, Mr. Dale Garner, aka Stream Weaver, tell you a little bit about his mission and what our mission is, our mantra, if you will, and we'll go from there. So, without further ado, let's get started and look at some cars. All right, there are 3 cars listed up here. Now, I'm going to show you. These are one is a very, very old red line. You might notice it. You might recognize it. If you don't, let me show you. It's the brown one right here. It's this car right here. This is actually a Ford GT. It's a 1968 red line. Okay? And it is from 1968, obviously. It is in almost mint condition. It's got a chocolate / Spectre Flame paint, and it has the number 1 on it with the red line tires. The engine compartment also opens up. Now, prices on this car in the condition that it's in, pretty expensive, but we'll get into that later. The next thing I want to show you is my Liberty limited edition convention drag bus. As you can see here, it lifts up in the back. You'll be seeing a lot of these drag buses on my show because I've got a lot of the lower number ones. In fact, this one is as low as, well, only 1,000 were produced in the world, okay, in the entire world, and I've gotten 144, number 144. All right, guys, produced in the entire world. Very exclusive. And finally, and my favorite, I'm a big Porsche and Ferrari fan, obviously. But what you're going to see here, guys, is a prototype from the 2009 Rolex Le Mans 24-hour Porsche. Okay, guys, this is a prototype from Greenlight Industries that was acquired from one of the executives getting rid of some of his collections. This is a one-of-a-kind item. This is one of a kind, and I was afraid to take the wrapping off. It's sealed up, and it is absolutely, for the true die-cast collector, a phenomenal piece to have in your collection. But we'll be showing that off later as well. So we're going to set the stage with those 3 watches. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to my good partner and friend, Mr. Dale, aka the Stream Weaver Garner, to let you know how to bid and some of the rules and regulations we have here on the site. Dale?
Right on. Let's see.
Now, I've asked Dale to come join me in these shows. He's very interactive. He's my business partner, and you know what? It's better with a team, right? Timmy, you've been using the... Rusty, here comes a Rusty around corner 2.
We appreciate it. We know we have a lot of people that are going to go back and watch this after the fact, and so we're going to try to do everything and look good and not make any mistakes. So we really welcome everybody that's joining us. It's going to be a fun couple hours here. We're going to do this a lot. AuctionX, that's my brand, and I put a free registration link. That's going to collect some personal information if you do choose to bid. I just want to know who's bidding. I'm not. Everybody is welcome as you look on the terms and policy of that later. But you can pretty much bet that Tim and I together have come up with just a very, very fair, transparent approach to bidding. The attitude we take about it, the pricing, the people, and everything like that. And we want to build a community, but we know what people don't like, and we are aimed mostly at not heading that
Customer
direction.
experience.
That's right. So visit that link. It'll ask you for your email address. It's going to ask
So
you.
if someone bids, we can ship it to you. We need to know where to ship.
Right.
You know.
So what it's going to do is it's going to gather what your chat name is today. You like Facebook? Put your chat name down, and I have a place to put optional if you'd like to move to Twitch or YouTube later. Put those names in there too. It asks for your shipping address and other information there. So take a look at that carefully, and be sure when you go, it says enter 0. You don't pay for it. It's on my storefront.
There's no subscription
Just
fee,
put a
guys.
0 in right there. It's free, and so on and so forth. Read it thoroughly. I took a lot of time with my lawyer buddy. We're in a
Did
lawyer's
you?
office.
Did
and
you
we
take
put
a lot
that
of time?
we put that together, and
Good.
we think it's really fair and fun.
I didn't read through it.
And it's educational. I learned a lot from it too. So
I didn't read through it, though.
read that and about auctions in general, and that means it basically comes out to say Tim and I are willing to work with everybody, but with communication is key. Just talk. We'll figure things out.
Gentlemen, this is a family.
Yeah,
okay?
this is it.
This is.
Trust me.
It's going to be more fun than you've had online a long time. This is an
Right.
R-rated show, by the way. So there are going to be plenty of shenanigans, and some guy named Tom Foolery might stop by. And Skip McGinty, if you remember that guy. So anyway, we want to welcome everybody. You want to talk a little bit about the shipping and how that works?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna promise the folks here, and I'll go back to this every 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes, because I'm gonna notice new people coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I will address new people with that thread. Say please register, and you'll see that anybody can
In the
jump
chat,
in.
right.
And if you don't think you're gonna register, you are do it. You just take
the
a look
show.
at it and enjoy the program. And please definitely share it if you like somebody that wants to register. So just send them the link.
Do you want to talk about the 101, what that means?
But
and
what it
the,
is, here's what we figured out. Our 101 is 1 minute and 1 second. That's what our clock starts at. And every product, and I'm going to say every, and there's always a rule, but Auction 10, AuctionX, every product is a $10 product. And here's the deal: from $10 to $50, you could bid up as what you want. But once you get to $50, it's $5 increments.
You can
The $5 increments stop the clock. And
Now-
this is important. This is really key to our success and for people to get a good price. And sometimes you actually paid a better deal. So in other words, time is money and money is time on the air. We're going to do it once again. From the first $10 to $50, it'll get up there, bid whatever you want. We'll see where it goes. Something like that is going to sell before then. Should something get in that price range, which I've seen things go from $10 to $250 real quick. Once we get to the $50 mark, or if something he puts on the block is $50, it's $5 every time. If you bid $1 or $2 or $3 or $4, the clock does not stop, and you gun it out until you hit someone wins. So $5 stops the clock, and it's a fair way to do it. And I think we're going to enjoy that. And I am going to be policing. I'm aware of delays in stream. I'm a master of the best stuff money can
Worked at other
freaking
sites,
buy.
right? That,
Yeah.
Dennis? Yeah.
I sold one of my cars. I've been walking around buying bacon and eggs and backpacking it to get the best internet. But I do check Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube for the lag. I know which one's the slowest. And I mentioned that, and in fact, before we do a normal AuctionX, we have a little preface here, but on a normal AuctionX, the first thing I do is I say I'm going to do a chat on the time clock, and I'm going to just throw the clock out and watch it, and I'm going to let everybody know who looks like they're coming in first and second. And that gives those of you that do chat under those conditions, do it. And those that don't, you might want to consider it, because guess what? This is the community, and it's a good part of things. Moving around can really set you in line. Sometimes you get a different mindset on things, and if you can't see what you're bidding on, or vice versa, you're going to make a bad collectible.
Well, and also
So-
let us know. Let us know what you want. The first 15 minutes, I'm going to show you a little bit about the backyard and what I have to offer. I'm just going to show you some different levels in pricing. But again, this is a high-end AuctionX bidding site. Okay, it's for the adult collector. We've got very serious items for very serious prices. We're going to work with you. Prices are always negotiable, right? But that's where the bidding and the auction comes in. We also have another goodie that we're going to show you at the end of the show. It's not only about streaming auctions, but, Dale, it could be about competition.
Yeah, racing.
Maybe some racing.
Yes, racing.
You made the 8th wonder of the world was built?
We got the 8th wonder of the world. I do definitely want to show it maybe halfway through the show, see how it's going. I had a great experience working for Rick down at Diecast TV. He taught me so much stuff. He's a fine guy, his brother. Those guys, I loved what they did. I didn't even get into Hot Wheels. I didn't know anything about it. And my fraternity brother from Chapel Hill here, Tim Armstrong, I've known this guy for almost 30 years. He's been collecting diecast all his life, and when I was drinking beers with him, I never paid attention to it. It didn't interest me.
Because he was drinking beers.
But when I got to work with Rick, and he said, you were the one that referred me, he taught me so many things, not only about diecast, but about streaming into business, and then he got me on that race, and I got hooked. I was staying up all night racing. I was drinking coffee all night long. So what I did is because of COVID and my parents are here and having to leave Florida so soon, I rented this house out in the middle of nowhere, 3-bedroom. The guy said I could do anything I want in it. So I built a track, and it is badass, okay? It does regular downhill racing, but it's going to have certain
elements of weather.
Elements. And my races, what it is guys, you don't buy any cars on camera. 6 guys are going to buy 6 cars from me ahead of time, and I'm going to open them up, be sure they're straight, and weigh them, and you're going to see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, we won't
I want you to show you while you're explaining this.
Yeah, absolutely. But I wanted you to understand this. It's 6 guys. They're going to take the cars through that race, and it's done. There's no buying where this race and it's done. This race. We will be able to make some money off of shopping and picking maybe the first 3 cars that came in or 6, but we're going to move quickly through those races because here's why. The first race is a downhill. The second race actually is a traffic race where your cars are following a random selected group of my cars, trucks, milk trucks, and if they touch the car in front of them when they hit the yellow zone and make it through the gate, they're disqualified. They can't win. So in picking a car, you have to think, I don't want one too fast and too slow. You never know. You might want to keep that car that pinches on that inside when you see me rolling ahead of time.
Okay,
you might want to buy a car.
Can we get back to the auction?
Yeah, we can get back to the auction. But anyway, look at that style, look at that theory, and I built 8 races around it.
And Dale's going to show you at the end of the show the track. There's weather conditions, there's ice, there's snow, there's dirt. It's just phenomenal what he's done. Welcome, Carlos Santa Maria. We appreciate you. You're new to the group. We welcome you as well. Let's go ahead and get started, Dale. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we go ahead and put some stuff on the
lot.
I think
some Ferraris. Let's go ahead and start this show off right with some Ferraris.
I like the idea.
You see my shirt, right?
Yes, sir.
I am a huge Ferrari collector. As you know, in 2015, Hot Wheels Matchbox, which is both owned by the same company now, Mr. Ferrari said, forget it. There's too many knockoffs. You're not producing our cars anymore. There's only a few certain vendors that do produce Ferraris, and they're more than larger scales. I'll just show you this real quick. This is a Ferrari 1995 F50. Okay, and as you can see, it's Durago is the manufacturer. Okay, you are not going to see a Hot Wheel made in 2016. But I do have over 400 Ferraris in every shape, size, color, every model, as well as Hot Wheels. You guys know Super Treasure Hunts, which I'll show you here in a minute. And I also specialize in Porsche. I also specialize in slot car racing tracks, which we're going to show you and bid a slot car racing set. It's a drag strip, actually. And we're also going to show you some watches. I brought today a Tag Monaco. It's one of the new 0-2 movements, which means it keeps power reserve as an automatic for 80 hours, which is incredible for an automatic watch. I'm also going to show you my Rolex. This is my personal one. It's always for sale. Everything's for sale. But it is a Datejust. It's a 2020. It's rhodium gray with diamond dial, gold bezel, and stainless steel band. So we hope you enjoy our offerings. Now, we are going to get into skateboards. We are going to get into some other aspects, slot cars, skateboards, anything really with wheels, gears, whatever it might be. We're going to show that. So as we evolve in the program, we hope you evolve with us and take us and come with us through this journey. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? First item up for bid. we're going to start with some Ferraris. And I'm going to do a Ferrari 2-pack. Right here, we have two Ferrari. We've got two Ferraris here. They are, I believe, the challenge models, which is the 355. Okay, now you've got two of these. Let me stop this spinning wheel. In different colors. There's 4 to this set. I've got these in the protectors. If you guys can see that. All right. This is a Ferrari 2-pack. It's literally the same car in the same series. They make 4 of these in this series. It's the Challenge series, and somewhat rare. Not too hard to find, but again, you can't find them in stores. You have to find them through collectors and everyone. Mike Young, hello, kind sir. Thank you for joining today. We've got a lot of users today on that we've done business with in the past, and we appreciate your patronage. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it. All right, 2 Ferraris. We're going to start the bid, and again, it's 101 seconds until you get to $50, which this is probably not one of those items, but it's $10 increments, and then Dale, correct? It's $1 if you want to, or 2, or whatever it might be. But we prefer $5 increments. Now, if you get to 50, it's got to be 5, or the clock goes restart.
Yes, and we will make exceptions on other days and auctions and give everybody a treat. But we're going to start our AuctionX up with the rules we designed. So have fun with it, guys.
Okay, 2 Ferraris. I've got them in the protectors as well. I got all my Ferraris in the protectors. We're going to start the bidding. I'll start it. The price listed here is 10. So if anyone's interested in a Ferrari collection, these are 2 good ones to start because they are somewhat unique. They've got the flames on the side. One is red and one is yellow with the green flames. So go ahead. If you're interested in this, the bidding will start at $10. $10 for these beautiful Ferraris here. Okay, Ferrari 2-pack. Now these cars are roughly worth about 10 apiece. So technically, you start at 10, you win it at 12, you're doing pretty good. You got a little meat on the bone if you're trying to resell it, or if you just want to keep it. It's a really good deal. And we have plenty of other models, but these 2 are good to start off with. I've always liked the Challenge, simply because the look and feel of the car. It almost looks like a 355. In actuality, it is a 355. I'm used to the convertible. But as you can see here, the multiple colors. You rarely see a Ferrari in yellow with green flames. Now, that might be a Hot Wheels thing. That might be why Ferrari said no more castings of our Ferraris. But regardless, the weirder the car, the crazier the colors, the more the price and the limitability. So anyway, do we have any bids on this? Any interest in this? Gotta go. Gone in 60 seconds now. Anybody, anyone? If not, we'll put on some more, show you some more inventory. Okay? We'll go ahead and switch this out. We'll come back to this later if you're interested. And as always, please let me know what you want. If there's some item out there that you're looking for, my inventory is on wheelsandwatches101.com, the website. And it's over 1,200 items listed. And it's not even my good stuff. But it's really high end. Feel free to go to that storefront. We are switching over to a different platform here over the next month. So we'll alert you to that. But for now, if you want to, take a look and browse our inventory while you're bidding or whatever, take a look. All right. Let's go with one of the. Okay. Ferrari 348, and this is collector number 447. It kind of looks like a Testarossa, but it is not. But it is a very sharp car. Now, the 348s, if I'm correct, came after the 328s, which came after the 308s, which is the Magnum car. And we're going to show you some of those today as well. But as you can see here, the wheels are a little bit different. They've got different variations. And it's got a red interior and black exterior. Thus, that makes it kind of special. You don't see too many of those in the marketplace. So, with that being said, we'll start the bid again. Mercedes, okay, we'll get around some Mercedes. If you look at this 348 and the wheel variation, they're different. Okay, so there's a little subtle things you got to look for when you're looking at buying a Ferrari. Okay, now I'm going to put both of these up, and these are $20 cars all day long because of the age, the collectability, and the wheel sets. Okay, I'm going to start the bidding at 10. Tenning for both. Okay. So anyone interested in these, let me know. We can start bidding now, or we can go show you a little bit of the backyard, show you some more of the collections that we have, and show you what you can be bidding on here in the next 2.5 hours. Any interest at all? Cody, you want Mercedes? Is that what I'm hearing from you? All right. Did we bring you any Mercedes?
Just plug that phone and serve up, but don't get a better light.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, folks, I'm working on the lighting up here. Unplug it for the power supply there.
Okay.
Working on the lighting, guys. Want to be sure you can see through some of this thick plastic. Tim's going to
Ready?
remove plastic when he can. Yeah, go ahead and pop it.
Okay. Yeah, this is a work in progress, guys.
Would you unplug that white thing? Unplug the white. That one right there. I needed you to hand it to me. Thanks.
Oh, he needed me to hand it to him. He was very specific about what he wants and what he needs. Two different things, right?
That's right.
All right. Let's show you a little bit of the backyard. And Dale, if you can get on the camera so we can get on here and show a little bit about some of the products and services that we have. More so some of the products we have. As you can see here, this is kind of the top of the line. These are what's called super treasure hunts. And in the Hot Wheels world, they're very hard to come by if you shop at Walmart, Target, or whatever. The funny thing is, they cost $1. If you could find one, some of them like these are worth $200 to $300. And these are Ferraris. Now, I'm going to walk you through each one of these because these are super treasure hunts and they are fairly rare. Super treasure hunts also are all metal, have rubber wheels, as most of you die-cast degenerate experts know. But first and foremost, as you can see here, while Dale zooms in on me. Zoom it, baby. Okay. Now, Dale, the other option is I can put it up front. Whatever you want me to do, I can take it down and put it up front.
Good right there.
Okay, so this is the Ferrari. Now, this came out in 2015. This is one of the last production 599XXs. It's the black with red, super treasure hunt. And to boot, if I take this down, I've got the main line, which goes with it. And you're going to notice a lot about that with the cars that I have, treasure hunts, super treasure hunts, so forth. Now, we also feature Johnny Lightning. We also feature Burago. We're going to be featuring Miasto, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, as well as Green Light, Johnny Lightning, so on and so forth. If they make die-cast, chances are good we're going to have them. We primarily focus on Matchbox, Hot Wheels, Johnny Lightning's Green Light, so on and so forth. So, as you can see here, this is roughly a $200 to $250 car. Okay. The next one you'll see here is the red 2012 Spectra Flame 599XX. This is a very hard one to find. It is very hard to find, and it is one of my one of my prize collection Ferraris. As you can see, the Spectra Flame red. If you could zoom in, Dale, see how that pops. See how that Spectra Flame pops. Let me take it off here. You can see that. But if you know Ferraris, and I think you guys do, there we go. Actually, I'm going to put a stationary back.
Yep.
Because my hands aren't with your brain. So, anyways, you can see the paint, how good the picture looks. Again, this is a $300 easy Ferrari all day long. Okay. And we've got a second black Ferrari 599. I can't see chat by the way. 599XX. Super treasure hunt, again, with the main line that goes with it. Now, we'll probably start the bidding on some of those here in just a short while. Those are our high dollar items. As you come here, and these are the super treasure hunts, that's solid. Now we're going to the Hot Wheels RLCs, the Red Line Club. They come out about once every month. And I think the last one, which was a pink Mustang, listed right there, sold out in 2 minutes. So, again, price collectability, these are very hard to come by and they're very rare, they're numbered, obviously. So right here you're going to see a full selection from gassers to Oldsmobiles, to dairy deliveries, to pickup trucks and vans. We've got the van collection as well as a GTO that's limited in very low number. We're also going to be featuring our trucks down here, which is by Auto World. Now, Auto World makes a true 1/64 scale, and they have Ultra Reds is their kind of super treasure hunt, if you will. And as you can see here, we've been having a lot of success with these 70s, the 60s and 70s, either the step side or the flat body or the square body. So we have a couple of those over here to offer, as well as the newer Chevys and Ford trucks. And these things are heavy, guys. These things are solidly built, all metal, all rubber tires, as we like to call real riders, and all metal. Okay. We also have some NASCAR items as well. This is a signed, autographed Richard Petty 100-year anniversary of the Yankees. And okay, give me just a second here while we get focused. All right, I'm going dark. Anyway, this is a Richard Petty. On one side it has the 08, which you'll see, Yogi Berra. All right. And on the other side, it has Richard Petty and his number, obviously. Now, this is limited to 1 out of 750 in the world. Okay? I have 2 of them. And if you're interested in it, please let me know. These are very rare, but I'm also going to throw in a Yogi Berra trading card. That is very old. I don't know if it's a rookie, but it will go in this package with this. So you're getting a little bonus with that. Okay? All right. Some of the other things we're going to be focusing on. We've really gotten into Jada toys lately. Jada just came out with a 20-car selection that is pretty much pewter in nature, almost like a Zamak when it comes to Hot Wheels. They're 1/24 scale, and you can collect all of them, and they come with a metal badge, and that metal badge creates a puzzle. We'll be featuring that on the next show. But as you can see here, we've got a 1977, I believe, Pontiac Firebird, Thunder Chicken, and all gold. Okay, very nice unit here. So that's one of the other kind of brands, and we are going to be introducing a lot of 118, 124 scale, some of the larger cars that people might be interested in as show pieces. Okay, and here's another example. It's a Miazzo. It's a Lamborghini, and this is the Lamborghini Diablo, which is one of my favorite models, next to the Countach, of course. You can actually see out the back of this one, and you don't have to open up the door to back up, which is kind of nice. But as you can see here, still in the box. You know, these boxes, you know, they're quite old. I mean, you know, 15, 20 years old at some point. The boxes wear a little bit, but this one's in perfect condition. The car is a mint. It's a good buy, and we'll make a good deal for you. Okay. I'm a huge Porsche fan. Anyone heard of Magnus Walker? Magnus Walker, Urban Outlaw, designed specialty Porsches all the way from the 356 to the 550 back in the day. But more importantly, through the 70s and 80s, he worked on the 9 Series, customized. And this happens to be a Porsche 964. And as you can see, it is, I'll put this up here. As you can see here, and we'll get close up here to you. Joe, I can't see chat. I can't see my chat. Oh, no.
I thought you maybe just couldn't see it. You didn't know.
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, okay. So
Oh, yeah.
I said I couldn't see the chat. My screen went dark. Again, it's a new show's premiere. I'm talking to a blank screen. Dale's thinking I need my glasses on, my spectacles.
Actually, I tripped.
You know, and you know, of course, Dale, you probably tripped over or something. It's never my fault.
I actually did.
All right, so you want to focus the camera right here? All right, please excuse us. Again, be patient with us.
Tim and I got this camera out because we have to work through some of these containers, some of these packaging, unlike a regular show.
Right.
So I apologize for the camera movement, but we just didn't know what else to do.
And here's the thing. We have over 12 cameras in the studio. Anything from GoPros to, I mean, live action, high resolution, 1080p, I mean, you name it. Dale's got this figured out. By the way, this guy used to be in Hollywood. This guy has worked with some of the best. And not only is a filmmaker, but he also does production, storyboarding, I don't know, key grip. I mean, you know, whatever it might be, he's done it all. And he's very meticulous. I got to keep him on track because I'm an entrepreneur. And he's got 10,000 ideas a day. And he gets about 5,000 of them done, which is amazing. So he's a hard worker. And but let us know. This is going to be a professional auction site because of this guy, not because of this guy. I'm just doing this to be famous. That's it. Anyway, So we got a good picture on the Magnus Walker. Now it's static here. Does that matter? Okay. Now, gentlemen, this is a very limited edition 934 Magnus Walker Porsche. I need my chat up here, please. Okay, this diorama features Magnus Walker, as you can see right there, with his long beard and his hippie fucking, dress. But he designed some damn good cars, and he's from England, so that's 2 pluses for me. Okay, and as you can see here, the car actually is a reflective gray. It's got red interior, which is my favorite color combination. You'll notice the BBS type wheels. This item is currently going for about $240 on eBay. I really don't go by FeeBay simply because they overcharge you on shipping or whatever. I go by true value and what it's the value to your customer. So if it's something you really want, I'll make a deal with you. Now this will start roughly at $150 and will go up in increments of 5. Now you can go up in increments of 1, i.e. Boss Mopar, just kidding, and or by 5. Now 1 does not reset the clock. Keep that in mind, 101 seconds. $5 increments will reset the clock, okay? So again, there's plenty of meat on the bone for this. This model is only going up, and as you can see, it comes with a nice box here. And let me tell you what number is. The collector number is 2,142 out of 10,000. And if we can get that on camera, now that camera's back, TV's down. There we go. Let's see if I can get that. Oh. Let's see. Hey, just mind the camera. Anyway. So anyway, again, very limited edition. And again, this one is a low number. It is 2147 out of 10,000. If anyone's interested in this bid right now, Big Mike, hello. I just got this working. I can see my chat now. So anyway, this will start at 150. Okay. Again, they're going for 260, 240 on eBay and higher in other sites. This is one of those items that will increase in value. Some of the other sites talk about, yeah, gases are going up. Well, there's only a couple that really went up. Ferraris, there's special edition prototypes, and Porsches like the Magnus Walker. Perfect picture, Dale. Perfect. As you can see, these dioramas are going up in value. So if anyone wants to start the bidding, let's look at the back screen. Let's see here. Getting that number in.
Point the number out to me again. Oh, there it is.
Right
Gotcha.
there, yeah. It's a holographic number, guys. As you can see now, if you'll zoom in on that, Dale. That's good. Just zoom in. Listen to me. I'm giving him production tips. All right. As you can see, they're lowered down just a hair. Just a hair. 2,100. Oh God! Look at that. Now it's blurry, but it will autofocus, right? All right. 2,147 out of 10,000. That's the back of the car for those Big Mike that you were looking for. Okay. Pink, blue, gray. What is it? Pink, blue, gray, maroon, yellow. Those colors. Okay. Okay. Whatever that. Cody has his own language, by the way. Our friend Cody is a poet. I don't know what kind, really, but he says the funniest things. And he's saying there's a black screen. Okay. Are you seeing everything now, everybody? If you could just check in and just say, yes, we can see the number on the back of the Porsche. That'd be great. And then if you want to put in a bid, the bid's starting at 150, guys. And make me an offer. Make me an offer. I'm flexible here. Again, this is Big Boy Options. Put on your big boy pants, and let's see where this goes. Anybody? Anyone? Any takers? Gone in 60 seconds. All right. We'll put this back up later, just in the backyard. Keep this in mind, right? Now, next item, we're going to do something a little different here. I'm going to introduce you to All right, everyone. This is the 50th anniversary series. It's a Volkswagen T1 drag bus. This is not numbered, however, it is a 50th anniversary. And I wanted you to take a look at that. Very beautiful colors. It's got a little Spectre flame on the sides. Obviously gold. It has the 50th year anniversary of Hot Wheels. And these are very collectible. And the size and weight of this is very substantial. It is heavy because it's all metal and it's a drag bus. Again, I'm going to be showing you more drag buses throughout the show, okay, and very rare ones. So as we go along and progress forward, we'll show you some good stuff. Yeah, I'm not getting any more chats. I'm not getting any more chats on this left. Anyway, if you're interested in that, I'm going to start the bidding at $10. $10 for this actually $40, probably $30, $35 is the value on this. As you can see, look at the colors in the 50th anniversary. That's huge right there. These 50th anniversaries over time, because they are a milestone for Hot Wheels, will increase in value. This has real riders, it is all metal, and it actually pops up like a regular drag van. Eddie Hernandez, how are you doing, sir? Good to have you on board here. Welcome to our diecast degenerate family here at Wheels and Watches 101 and AuctionX Productions. So let us know if you want to start the bidding on this. I'm going to start the bidding at 10. What do you think, Bill?
It's already at 10. Let's do it. And after this, let's ask the crowd how the audio and video is. Okay. We want to take our time. You know, I want to be sure that it looks like I'm on all social medias right now and everything's looking okay, but if you can't hear it or something's bad, just shout it out in chat. Yeah. I'll make note of it.
Hey guys, let us know if you can't hear, you can't see us, you know, if something's not right, or you can make a recommendation. We accept constructive criticisms most of the time. But for the most part, just let us know if something's wrong on your end, and we'll try to help you amend that. We're trying to put on a quality show here. We've got so much technology here that it's sometimes overbearing, and it's just Dale and I. So, you know, bottom line, it takes a lot for him to do what he has to do and do it correctly. So, you know, these things can be worked out over time.
It is. But before we get to this real quick, those of you that are just joining us, you just noticed a link that popped into the chat, and it's a link to go and register for free if you think you're going to bid, if you are going to bid. Even if you're not going to bid this time, you can register for free there. Tim and I put everything you need to know in there. It's quick, and it doesn't cost you a thing, and all your information is on the Secure State Locker SSL security certificate from Gumroad. And we're very, very happy with Gumroad. In fact, I'm a personal friend of the CEO out there in the Google building out there in northern San Francisco. So anyway, good stuff. Timmy, I'm going to cut back over. I finally got a couple camera things right there. You got the drag bus on dock there?
Yeah. Is there any way, is it going to come up on that TV or this one where I see the drag bus where the positioning's at? Okay, I see it. How about that?
Yeah, that's good.
Does that look good, guys?
Yep, I need to get a little light on it, though.
Okay, put some light on it,
because
this thing does sparkle.
Nope. Use the white light, Tim, and just drop it right down like I did. There you go. See that?
How about that?
All right.
All right, let's see a picture of that. Oh, yeah, that pops.
All right, we'll fade it in. That's what we're working on. That's really nice, too. Where'd you have that?
Of course it's nice. It's mine.
Good gracious.
All right, is right position. We're good to go because I can't see it from my end. I think we are. Again, we're going to start the bidding at $10 here, okay? This is at least a $30, $35 drag bus, and but we're going to make it fair. When we get some sales here, we want to make you happy, make sure you're happy with your deal. That's the whole thing about a customer experience. We want you coming back for more, and this is an experience. You know, it's a social experiment at the same time. We do things differently here. We might, like I said, cuss. We might wear, offensive things, but for the most part, the only rules we have, at least my rules, are no politics and no religion. Anything else you can talk about, really. We might get off subject sometimes, but that's all right. No worries. This is going to be fun for everybody. We are also hoping to get a deal with, I've got some connections with the NASCAR to possibly have some guest hosts on here, or guest drivers. That's further down the road, but we're working on that as well. And again, let's go ahead and get this started. So $10, okay, for this drag bus. Let me know. Go ahead and offer me a bid. $10. And if you get it for $10, that's a steal. And I will start the clock. I will start the clock with the first bid. Anybody? Any winners? Any takers? Any VW shakers? Come on, it's a beautiful van. Beautiful van. Do you see the colors there, 50th anniversary? All right. Okay, no one? All right. No worries, no worries. We've got more. All right. Put this back here. Now, I know some of you guys were, at least some old affiliates, were looking for a particular Ferrari. Now, let me let you know, first and foremost, this car is not in perfect condition. However, the car is. It is, I believe, a 1977 Ferrari Daytona. It is what Crockett and Tubbs, or I believe Crockett drove, in the first 3 seasons of Miami Vice. And as you know, as that season progressed to the 4th season, he got a white Testarossa. I actually have both. But for today, we're going to show you the Daytona. In my opinion, it's a much more beautiful car. It's a multi-million-dollar car, and it's just a classic. So as you can see there, and this is kind of the Hot Wheels movie line. I want to show you some other movie cars as well, some famous cars. We've got everything from Simon & Simon, a lot of 80s stuff actually. Simon & Simon, Back to the Future. I've got a Ferrari from Heart to Heart. You name it, we pretty much got it. So I've even got Old School. If anybody remembers Old School, we're going streaking through the gymnasium, or through the quad, naked, right?
That's right.
I probably could have said that better, but no worries. Is everyone seeing that? It looks like it's a little bit, you adjust that just a hair. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. We're going to start the bidding at this. This is a little bit, because the car's damaged, I'm going to start this at $15. I mean, this is a $40 car all day long. Again, this is a movie cars for Miami Vice. If you are a Ferrari collector, they don't make these anymore. Obviously, they don't make Miami Vice anymore. Sad, sad, sad. But anyway, give us a bid. Let's start out at 15, see where we go. Anybody, anyone? Again, Miami Vice, Hot Wheels, Screen Time Ferrari, Daytona. And it is a Spider as well, which means it's convertible. Any takers, any shakers? If we win a bid, what is the time frame to pay off the balance? Now that's a great question, Mr. Hernandez. Let's say when I win and don't get paid till this Friday, are you guys flexible or with payment within 24 hours? Tell them, Dale.
I will. Do I got to get shot there of the car? I think we do.
Yes, you do. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, our friend the Beast is in that monitor right next to us. Seriously, that's who it is. Trust me.
No, well, he can.
We'll put the car back up. So here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Here's what Tim and I are going to do because
Great question, Eddie. Great question.
Right, it is. I'm going to have some pictures here in a minute so you can see Tim and the cars in better
We
shots.
also have.
I'm doing a couple jobs. I have a couple of people that are working for me, but I didn't want them to come and start today because I'm trying to save a little money there, and if I can't do it myself, then what am I worth? So anyway, what we're going to do is on your. So here's what, and I'll talk, and I appreciate everybody listening to me, and I will repeat this as many times as possible.
Right.
Go to the link. From that link of your data, okay. I don't, even if I don't know you, as long as I have your information and collect it, I'm going to give you the option. I'm also going to know who came in second place and record that. But if you fill out that paperwork and you bid, and in fact, I'm not even checking right now to see who's done it. I'm paying attention to my program because I trust that I'll get what I get. You fill out that stuff. What I do is I take screenshots of your winning that on my show, okay? I also take a couple other pictures of that car so you can see what you've got, and like the number that he showed you if you got the numbered car, and it goes on your virtual auction box. That is our back of room box where we are going to keep your cars for a few days, and as long as you're a good customer, I'm not going to make you pay for them. You're going to fill that box, and you're going to see it fill up. The pictures will be there. The values will increase. And after 5 business days, I'm going to send it and say, okay, if you're up to a certain amount, hey, what about it or what about not? But you don't have to pay. Everybody wants to know how long you got. At least 5 to 7 business days.
Right.
from the point that you get it, I want you back on the program. I'm willing to work with everybody. Godspeed. I have had a good life and I have had a tough life, and Tim knows, and how people have helped me. So
Tell them about the virtual locker.
yeah, but the virtual auction box or locker, as Tim calls it, I like
Is your
the locker
VIP only yours?
Because actually, it's funny. We have serious locks here for everybody's stuff. It'll never get stolen. I'm wearing a firearm right now. I don't know if you noticed in the shot.
Hey.
But
It's a BB gun. Don't listen to
Yeah. It's a
Captain Marvelous
we run
over
this like a pawn shop with some army guys working here, and that's one thing about us. We know it's valuable when it's here, when it goes out the door. After you pay, we want to take pride and care to package.
Well, what's the processing time? I mean, just from
process and shipping.
he makes a bid.
So
boom, he ships it.
when
As soon as
somebody
he pays, he's got
their
5 days
bill,
to pay, right?
When somebody pays their bill, our goal is to get it shipped
Yep.
out the first business day after
After.
they pay, unless you say, hey, I'm not at home, I'm on vacation, ship it later because I don't want to sit at the doorstep. We understand that. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to, obviously, if you're out of state, out of the country, we will research how much it's going to cost me and Tim to front that. But all your shipping is fronted by me. I'm going to Tim.
Yep.
We are going to pay it and ship it. You return to your auction box after you zeroed it out with your payment. You'll see there's $9 and $15 on there. I'm going to take a copy of what it cost me and my time to go there with COVID, mail your stuff to be sure it's out, and so on and so forth, and put it on there. And guess what? It'll just accrue with the rest of your stuff, and it'll become pennies on the dollar.
Right.
And if that gets to be a pain, if you don't like that,
Let us know.
there's plenty of other things
Bottom
that
line
are
is,
going on.
you're not going to have to pay like other sites within 24 hours,
I'm
and we're
not
not going to
gonna-
harass you with invoices.
That's
You've got
right.
5 days to pay. Okay.
That's right.
If you can't pay it, it'll go to the next highest bidder.
That's
However, if you call us and let us know, hey, this is what's happening, special circumstances, we will oblige. We're very amenable. Customer service is key here.
That is true. And the other thing is, too, like I said, at the bottom of that registration page that I put together, it rehashes itself a few times. Those of you that are bidding today or have registered, even if you don't buy anything today, I'm still going to make you a VAB.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, those of you that register, I'm going to throw a fantasy car of choice in for my ceiling.
No.
Yeah,
Fantasy.
fantasy. Fantasy.
No, those are no. We're not doing fantasy cars on this show. Okay, we're going to give them at least a muscle car or something, a real wheel.
I am so sorry. I'll be honest with you.
You're thinking you're a race, buddy.
There's some fantasy cars out there for the races. Don't ever second guess fantasy because you're playing the
Hey,
race. like
you
a road
keep your
warrior.
own fantasies
Now,
to yourself back there
that's
behind the desk.
That's right. But here's what Tim and I are going to do about the shipping. We're going to get it out to you the best we can. I'm going to let you know what it costs me to do it. We'll work it out from there. I'm not going to scratch any eyes out. Call me on the phone. I got my cell phone. Skype. I like to talk face-to-face Skype because when I'm walking around working in my studio. I'll show you some behind-the-scenes stuff. Maybe give you some clues on some races. So I'd like to Skype and video call. And at any time during the week, I'm going to be open. Wheels and Watts is open live stream. I'm going to have the store open. I will be streaming all day. I will find cool things to put up. I will add stuff to our storefront that doesn't go to bid. And I might do some pizza games. I'm going to be doing some, I might be doing
Pizza games.
some,
Pizza games.
yeah, buy you pizza and lunch. I'm going to do some lunch races. We got some auctions.
Well, you're going to buy us pizza, not them.
No, I'll buy you pizza.
We'll get them a
Tim's
virtual
got day
pie.
job. The other thing before we get back to the
Okay.
auction is this, and this is very important. During my AuctionX, or during my races, it's called Orange X Race.
Well, first and
on Orange
foremost,
Road.
did that answer your question, Eddie? Did that answer your question? And I think once you use and log in and see how simple it is, you'll get it. If not, just call one of us, contact one of us. All our contact information is online. Phone numbers, cell phone, just anytime, 24/7. Let us know.
That's right.
All right?
Yep.
So let's get back to the Miami Vice car. Anybody? Any shakers? Any takers? Any movie makers? No? Okay. You sure? Anyway. All right, guys. Let's get into something a little bit more special. Near and dear to my heart. I don't know if we're going to have enough room up here to put it in. But this is a Burago, one of the licensed manufacturers that can produce Ferraris and produce usually 118 to 124, sometimes 132, 148. But as you can see here, this is a Ferrari F50 from 1995. Okay, so roughly this box is what, 25 years old? 15 years old? 15 years old. But as you can see, the car's in perfect condition and the box is in perfect condition for the most part. This box has never been touched. So this is one of our larger items, of course. This is a 124 scale, I believe. No, it's a 118 scale actually, guys. And it says Ferrari. It'll say Ferrari 1995 on the base. And let me see if it is limited. I don't think it's limited edition. But again, they don't make too many of these. They are an exclusive company, a smaller manufacturing business. They're more focused on attention to detail. The doors open, the steering wheel turns, that sort of thing. So you get to see every aspect of this Ferrari. Now, start on the previous. Okay, Mike, start on the previous. Oh, you're welcome, Eddie. Start on the previous Ferrari. Which Ferrari was that? Oh, you're talking about the one we just. Which Ferrari, Mike? He'll let us know here in a second. Start on previous Ferrari. You talking about the Super Treasure Hunt? And if so, the red or the black? Burgundy.
The red burgundy.
Start on previous Ferrari entertainment, question mark. That one right there? Oh, it's entertainment, buddy. That's what we're all about. All right, all right. Well, Mike's giving me clarification there. We put the Porsche up. We have these Ferraris. Now, which one did you want? And we'll make it happen for you, Mike. Mike has been a longtime friend of ours from our business in the past. Any Hot Wheels Skylines going up for auction? Did I bring any Skylines today? I'll have to look and see. In our warehouse, I've got a ton of Skylines. Anything from the Tokyo Drifts, Fast and Furious. I've actually got a shipment of the Jada's coming in of Skylines. Anything from your R34s, was it RB34s, up to the 36s. I've got Brian's first car, the orange. Oh, that's a Super actually. But I've got a silver and blue Skyline. Movie series, absolutely. You name the movie, I got the car. Hot Wheels, I've got the 308 here today. It's not the Magnum PI, but it is the Hot Wheels 308, which is very hard to come by and very pricey if you look on sites. So let's go ahead. Anybody, and yes, JDMs, we've got a ton of JDMs. I'm slowly becoming a fan of JDMs as well as Mopars, and I hate to admit it because I'm a Corvette guy, I'm a Ferrari guy, Porsche guy, Mercedes, whatever, any of the European models. But movie series cars, what I brought today is that, and I brought it Back to the Future. Let me go ahead and show you that. Anybody on this Ferrari? I tell you what, we'll start at 100. We'll start at this at 100. Okay, this is easily a $250 car all day long. Anybody want to bid on this beautiful 118 Ferrari F50, 118 scale from 1995? And again, also want to let you know, guys, if you're not happy with the product that we send you, please let us know. We will replace it at no cost to you. And if we have another backup, we'll send that to you. Or if you want a refund, we can do that as well. I mean, customers are always right. We want to make sure you're 100% happy with your selection. Anybody on the Ferrari? Last call, last call. So Eddie, yeah, I have some Skylines for you on our next show. I might have a couple spread out around here. And I've got some good ones, buddy. I've got some good ones. Super Treasure Hunts, green light specials, greenies. We've got some good Skylines. I like that car. All right, we're taking the Ferrari down. If anyone wants this, let me know. Now, let's get to the car. Now, I also have the Back to the Future. And again, today, guys, this is just a sample of the cars that we have. If it comes to a movie car, name the movie. I've got a Ghostbusters diorama. I've got the Christine cars. Anything from Johnny Lightning to Hot Wheels. to Greenlight. Chances are good. Greenlight makes an awesome movie series cars. I've got Fall Guy. I've got Bad Boys 2, Men in Black, stuff like that. You know, any movie you can think of that has a good car action. I'm a big Steve McQueen and James Dean fan, so I've got all the Greenlight greenies of Steve McQueen's Mustang as well as the Charger. I didn't bring those with me today, but I do have those. And Dale's knocking over stuff now. I think he might have been drinking earlier. No worries. Okay, so tag here next year. I tell you what, Eddie, if I can, here's the thing, guys. If this goes well, we're going to come back. We're getting off at 5. We're going to come back on at 7. Gives me time to run the warehouse and get what you guys want. And we might run it from 7 till 10, 7 to 11. I don't know. What do you think, Dale?
I think so, and here's the deal. You know where to find us if you don't get you back on the auction.
I'll put an announcement on, Eddie, if you are available, and if any of you guys are available, haven't seen what you like, tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what you like, and I guarantee you I will bring it in. Okay, right here we have a Back to the Future car. It is, the good thing about this one is actually, you'll see a lot of the number 2s one with Mr. Fusion in it. This is an original with the flux capacitor. This is the first Back to the Future. Sometimes rare, sometimes not, hard to find, it depends. You'll a lot of times see, and don't get mistaken for Mr. Fusion in the second one. Okay, and of course the third one, whether you want that or not, they turn it into a train, go 88 miles an hour, and poof, you know. There goes that franchise. So, anyway, let me know if you're interested in this Back to the Future car. Again, we have, I'll bring in, Mike, I'll bring in all my movie cars for a segment if we go on further today or during our next show. We've got some really good ones. Tell me what you're looking for, guys. Tell me what you're looking for. All right, I'm going to take this down right now. Give us your feedback, letting us how we're doing. Now, I'm going to switch gears real quick, okay? I'm going to switch gears for a minute. We are Wheels and Watches, right? And I know Clay, if you're out there, you love watches. I called your watch out. It was Tag Heuer, and it was one of the two-tone Batmans, okay? Very good at watches. I've been studying those more than I have actually die-cast. I've been in the business line. I have connections in New York City and in Miami that I get very good deals on very high-end watches, such as Rolex, Cartier, Tag, Breitling, you name it, okay? And on Tag alone, I get 25% off. Heck, they sent me to the All-Star game, the MLS All-Star game in Orlando last year, and it was a blast, VIP everything. So I've got a very good relationship with Tag Heuer. I like Tag Heuer because when it comes to chronographs, they're one of the most accurate in the world. When it comes to racing, the racing heritage, and I'm going to show you a Monaco that suits that. They make a Steve McQueen edition. They are the go-to people when it comes to racing. Now, when it comes to my other favorite sport, football, or soccer, as we like to call it here in the United States, they've switched from Tag to Hublot. And I'm fine with that. Those are great watches as well. They're expensive, but that's something it would be on case order that we'd have to get for you. But let me go ahead and show you. Let's switch gears and let me show you a preview of some of the watches that we have. Dale, you want to get over here and do your thing? There ain't no 1 second. All right, give us just a second. We want to make sure we're teeing up the watch. Okay, now I'm going to lower that camera. You'll lower that camera just a bit. All right. Get that in focus. All right, this, as he gets everything dialed in, is a 2020. I gotta have my watches perfectly, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is lighting here.
Hit the button one time to stop it down. There you go. Pull it over. That's it.
Okay, do I want the... Okay. So anyway, this is a 2020 date just 2. Okay? This is, as you know or might not know, Rolex has cut back production and increased prices. Fair, unfair, that's just what Rolex does. They just came out with a 41 millimeter Submariner versus a 40, which is a big change for them, and a $7,500 no-date sub that you should call 7,500 on the aftermarket is now going for 15. A Daytona, which will cost you roughly 13,000 at your local Rolex shop if you can get one, you can resell for $30,000 next day. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But this watch is more of an affordable one, at least in my opinion. It's classy, it goes with business, it goes with casual. As you can see here, it has a couple of different features. It's got the diamond bezel, it's got the gold fluted bezel, the oyster band, as well as you'll see the inlays are not numbers, they're actually diamonds. So you can get one without the diamonds, and that's very easy, well, not easy to get, but possible to get. But as you see, it is a very beautiful watch. It's a very beautiful timepiece. And this one has been worn once. I've got all warranty, stickers, receipts, every piece of paperwork. And what you want to look for, guys, is paperwork that goes with the watch. Now, you can send it back to Rolex and they can recertify it for about $1,500. Whether you want to do that or not, it's up to you. This comes, you want to buy a watch that has the original box, preferably a receipt from where they bought it from, paperwork stating that it is authentic and original, as well as the tags and possibly even the stickers on it if it's untouched. And some of them will come with a bezel cover. So as you can see there, as you can see there, that is one of the premier pieces that I have. Now this starting price, just to let you know, guys know, the value is going up, and this is a $13,000 starting price. So just want to give you a little preview. Let me read the chat real quick. Okay, I'm just looking for the Spider-Man movie car. I tell you what, I do not have the Spider-Man movie car. I can get it today in a 132 scale by Jada. If that's what you're looking for, I think it's the GT, Ford GT Spider-Man movie car. Is that correct? Let me know if that's correct. That's the one Jada has put out, and I can get that fairly quickly, probably in the next hour or two. That's no problem. We also have Bumblebee. We've got Transformer cars that are made by Jada. They actually don't transform. We've got Bumblebee, as well as we've got just regular Jadas. We've got a 132 Buick Grand National that's in silver, 1986. So anyway, that's enough of that. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll show you one more watch. Okay, while Dale dials it in.
Hit the button one time, middle light there. Pretty cool little lamp I got you there, Buster.
Yeah, you better be quicker about this stuff now.
Hey.
Get your ass to work. All right, that's about it. Oh, hey now. Work with me. There you go. All right, this is what's called the Tag Heuer Monaco line. They're square watches. Now, the Monaco series started with the Le Mans in 1969, and Steve McQueen featured it on one of his hands. The only difference is the crown is actually on the opposite side, because when he was racing, he needed to adjust it for the chronograph functionality, and when he had time, of course. But it was used, tag was used, and even back then, for the Le Mans. And he does have a different model. There's one with a Gulf logo, there's one with no logo, but they're both Steve McQueen's. This one I bought simply because it has the newest movement. It has a very beautiful shiny face on it that reflects well in the light, almost like a spectre flame. It's got a crocodile band with light blue. It's a blue band, even though it looks black, and it's got light blue stitching. So it is a watch that's fairly affordable, looks great. It's 39 millimeter by 39 millimeter, but it's a thick watch, and you can actually see. Let me open up the back. Dale, if you can point that camera over here. You see that? There you go. There you go. It's a see-through back, okay? Now, some of these are limited editions. This one is not. However, this is the newest one to come out. Now, tags increase their prices by about 5%. So you can get this one roughly retail in the stores for about $6,500, $6,400 to $6,800. I'm selling this one for $5,200, guys.
What?
That is exactly $5,200. I get a good deal on this watch.
That's AuctionX, guys, for you watch
Yes.
guys out there.
So if you want to go to Jared, you want to go to any tag reseller, you're going to spend $64 to $6,800 on this watch. I will sell it to you brand new, never worn, tags, certifications. This was bought 2 months ago. I will sell it for $5,200, which is a steal. You could even resell it and make money on it. Bottom line is, but this is a nice watch. It's a nice beginner watch, especially in the tag line. It's very classic. People know when you're when you're wearing a tag. So that's that. If anyone's interested, please either contact me. We can put it up for bid, but I don't think that's quite the format of the show for today. I just want to show you a preview of the watches that I have. But if you are interested, please give me a call. Now, if one of our friend Gilberto is watching, I don't know if he's on board or not, but he loves his Cartiers, doesn't he, Dale? He's a Cartier fiend. I think he needs help. What I'm wearing today is a... Now, they don't make these watches anymore, by the way, guys. Let me preface that. This is a Cartier Roadster chronograph. They do not make these watches anymore. They start producing them in 2013. Okay? This is one that I found in a vault at a store closing, a high-end jewelry store on, what's the main shopping street in Chicago?
Don't know.
Okay, well, you should. Anyway, I don't know either. But anyway, it came from one of the higher-end, classier places, and they just happened to have it in the vault. Put it on a site that I go to buy from, and got a heck of a deal. It's what we call new old stock. But this watch is timeless. This is a $10,000 watch all day long. I'm not selling this watch, just to let you know. But the going rate is, if I was, I'd sell it to you for $7,000. You're saving $3,000 from what retail is. And it's timeless. Cartier just has a beautiful look, and also the chronograph as well. That's why I wear it, especially to business meetings. All right, that's enough of the watches segments. What do you guys think?
It's really nice, Tim.
I'm not getting chats. Why, thank you, Dale. All right, next segment. Next segment, let's do some RLCs. What do you think, Dale?
RLC sound good to me.
RLC sound good to you? They sound good to me too, buddy. All right. Featuring, as you remember, the RSL Club came. What, the RLC had an offering 2 weeks ago, and it was for a 70 Mustang, and this Mustang happens to be pink. For some reason, Spectre Flame Pink in the Hot Wheels RLC series, and with pretty much all other manufacturers, is in this year. Who would have thought? Think the pink. Come on, we call it Pank, P-A-A-N-K, right? So anyway, this car sold out in 2 minutes. Okay, I was lucky enough to get one, and I want to show it to you here. This is up for auction today. Okay, this is the beginning of our RLC collection, and I want to show you just some of the different unique items that we have. Okay, get the lighting on here.
Third one down.
Third one down.
There you go.
That's it's just that easy, Dale. It's just that easy. More value to it. As you can see here, this is the RLC Mustang Boss 1970 302 in paint with white stripes. Spectre Flame paint, absolutely beautiful. You guys know this car if you're part of the RLC Club. As I said, it sold out in less than around 2 minutes, and I was lucky enough to get one. If you were looking for one of these, you're very hard to come by. However, you can find them. I'm going to start the price on this one very fairly for you guys. Okay, I've seen people wanting 100, 150. I think it's ridiculous. I'm going to start this one off at $80, which in today's market for this car is a steal. We started out at $80. Okay, guys. So if anyone's interested in, please type in 80. We'll get started at that. And then again, the rule does apply. If you upbid in increments of dollars, the clock will not reset. They have to be in $5, which, you know, we want to do anyway. It's usually the, you know, once we get to 100, we do that. So anyway, anybody interested in this very exclusive RLC, came out 2 months ago, sold out in 2 minutes. Unfortunately, it is not numbered, but everyone knows what this car is, or should. But as you see, it's absolutely beautiful. When it pops in that paint, it's a really good car to have. And if you didn't get a chance to get it on the RLC site, you got a chance.
Jim, I was a little late there.
Excuse me?
I was a little late on the focus. I'm sorry. Hold it back. Look great.
Wait. You were late on what?
I was late on the focus. Yeah, hold on right there.
Focus, man. Focus. All right. So as you can see, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, this is for sale. $80 start. I don't know, guys. You'd be crazy not to buy it, starting at that. So I'll leave it up there for a couple minutes. Dale, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, just a quick segment. David Amos, only 5 people watching on Facebook. That's because 80 are watching on Twitch. Just kidding. We find Twitch to be the faster platform, obviously with latency to broadcaster times. Mike Young has an 80, everyone. Mike Young has an 80. Put 80 on that screen that you do it on. There you go. As you can see, our format's a little bit different than maybe what some of you are used to. We're trying and we're working on it very efficiently. We'll be able to do picture-in-picture. But 80 is the bid. So with that, Dale, we're trying to make this fairly fast. So we're going to clock this in about 30 seconds after you give me that $80 bid. I'm not going to sit around and talk about it and wish people might bid on it. No, we got better things to do. We got to move on. Okay? Mike, we're going to start the clock at 101 in 15 seconds. Anybody else who wants to bid better jump in now. This is a car that you want, especially if you collect RLCs. Okay? It's sold out in 2 minutes. The value's only going to go up. It's pink, which is hot right now. It's a Mustang Boss 302, real riders, all metal. It's a great piece. And Mike Young, he's one of our subject matter experts. He knows his cars inside and out. And Mike, are you going to free this one, or are you going to leave it in the package? I guarantee he's going to let it loose. But anyway, go ahead and start the clock now, if you would, Dale.
Let's start it.
101. Anybody else wants to bid? $5 increments to reset the clock. Again, this car is going from anywhere from $100 to $150 on eBay. We start at 80 to be fair. Mike's got the deal right now. Mike Young has the deal. Has a deal. Okay? Anybody else? RLC Dodge Charger Tuesday. Oh, okay. That's not a bad idea. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? We got an 85? Anybody? 85? Anybody else sees the value in this car and wants it? It's a great one to have. Okay? Great one to have it. That's right. And I see what you're saying, Mike. Yeah, we have the RLC Dodge Charger, which is actually a dark gray, I believe. Very beautiful rendition, and that's one of my favorite models. It's got the vinyl top. I think it's the RT. And it's 9 o'clock Pacific Coast time, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Become a Red Line member if you're not already. And it starts promptly. Make sure you have your browser up 15 minutes prior. Do not refresh. And the problem a lot of people are having is when they're checking out, it takes too long and they get kicked out. So make sure you have your credit card information ready. Chances are good you'll get it. Okay? Those are my tips to you. That's how I've got 3 screens going on at once to make sure I know what's happening. But yes, the RLC Dodge Charger is going to be a beautiful car, and hopefully we can procure it. I'm actually going to show you next some other RLC cars that we were able to procure that were very hard to come by. Okay, where's the clock at? What do we got?
That's it.
Hey, congratulations! Our first sale on our show, Dale. Mr. Mike the Man Young.
Fantastic.
For $80 for this beautiful RLC. Thank you very much. We appreciate your business and your business. As like Clay likes to say, keep it under 100. Are you freaking kidding me? Keep it over 100. This one's going to Alex. All right, next RLC. Let's move on, guys. What do we got here? All right, for those of you gas lovers, you are welcome, my friend. Hey, and thank you for everything you've done for me in the past on, when we worked together. So I do appreciate it, buddy. Mike Young, like I said, knows more about these cars than anyone else, and has one of the nicest collections. I think one of the largest collections.
Mike Dale, nice to have you on the
have
show.
All
Mike.
the super treasure hunts, correct? Don't you have every one of those treasure hunts and super treasure hunts starting from 1995, or was it 1997? 1995 through today, correct? Anyway, what we're featuring now is a Hot Wheels. This is the what we call the 2019 Selection Series 55 Chevy BRL. We call this the Blondie. This is the Blondie right here. Okay, again, this one's not numbered. It is from the RLC Club. Not sure how fast this one sold out. I've got two of these actually. It is a great looking car. It really pops in the light, as you can see here. It's in perfect condition. I keep my cars meticulous and in the cases. Even if they're mainline Ferraris, I keep them in the case. Okay, we're going to start this one off at $60 for a Gasser RLC. I mean, can you believe that, Dale? I mean, these things
really
go up
can't.
to 100, 120. We're going to start this off at 60. Need 2020 green truck and Chevelle to have the super treasure hunt. Let's see. Oh, so you need the newest one, the 2000. Okay, I know what that is, step side, and the Chevelle. Let me see if I can locate those for you in the next 24 hours, and I will get back to you. Okay, I've got your information. I'll do my best. And what we do, guys, we're not looking to make, you know, a terrible amount of money if we're locating something. We just want the person to have the item. Again, our philosophy here is that, number one, 10% of everything that we earn here is going towards charity. We picked out a couple charities we're going to be sending to. We're also going to be donating cars, obviously, Children's Hospital, much like some of the other sites do. But, you know, 10% of all of our revenue goes toward charity. Secondly, we're going to give you a great user experience. It's all about not a transactional sale, but the end outcome, the current state versus the desired state, and the user experience. We want to make sure that that is great for everyone. And if it's not, let us know. Okay? So give me 24 hours, Mike, and I will see if what I can round up, and I will provide you pricing on that. Okay? Anybody on the Gasser? Again, red line, 1955 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. Okay, beautiful rendering, real riders, gold, and it looks like it's got the blown engine in it as well. It's got white interior, white top, but it pops, man. It really pops. The only thing it's missing is a limited edition number, but still, I'm starting it at 60. Starting it at 60. Anybody interested? It's a great deal at 60. It's a great deal at 60. Like I said, some of these have gone up to 120. Now, it's not quite the candy striper that Mr. Mike Young has. It's, I think he got it for one price, and now it's up to a couple grand, or I think it's up to $2,000 now. Good job with that. So let me know. Anybody want this Gasser? Give me 5 more seconds. If not, put something else up. And if there is lag, don't worry. I'll put the item back up, and we can go from there. All right. Let's move on to our next one. All right, this is a 19. This is numbered, by the way, RLC. This is a 1969 Pontiac Firebird in beautiful purple with red. Obviously, it's a red line. Beautiful purple, and it is numbered. This one is numbered. This one is numbered. Excuse me, guys. 2018 out of 6,048, I believe. Yeah, 2018, so 2018 out of 6046. That's a fairly low number. And it is a beautiful, beautiful rendition of the 69 Firebird. As you can see here, it's got the Spectre Flame purple paint. It's got the white stripes. It is a beautiful looking car, guys. And it is numbered quite low. Asking starting price on this one. Starting price, yeah. I seen the candy striper sell for, yeah, I saw that. That wasn't on eBay, I believe. I mean, you know, you invest $300 in some of these Gassers, and they skyrocket like that. That's a good buy, Mike. I'm happy that you got that and you were able to sell it, you know, or at least you know what the value is. Might want to get that insured, by the way. How are we looking? There we go.
You're looking good.
Good, good, buddy. So anyway, this car, I'm going to start the bidding at, since it's a numbered car, we're going to start the bidding at 70. Bidding at 70. 70 for a 1969 Firebird. You don't see a lot of RLCs that are Firebirds. Okay? Again, very unique car, numbered, beautiful, as you don't see purple much, but it is an awesome rendition. And I really like the Pontiacs a little bit better than I like the Chevys in this era. They're just a little bit different, with the exception of the '67 Camaro, where it had the ghost screw open. Anyway, we won't get into that. But anyone interested at $70, $70 to start. Tell you what, scratch that. $60 to start. $60 for this numbered red line purple. $60. That's an awesome opening price. This costs well over $100. Let me know, guys. Let me know. This is a winner to having your collection if you don't already. Again, you had to be a member of the RLC Club, and you had to win it, which is sometimes very hard because they are limited. Like this one's limited to 6,000. We have some RLCs we'll feature on other shows that are limited to maybe 1,600, and we carry the convention lines as well, the convention cars. I think I have number 85 out of 1,600, and I think I've got a sample of what I have in that back here. It's not a lowest number. I've got 2 of them. So anyone on the Firebird, starting bid at $60. Come on, guys. That's a steal. That's Grand Theft Auto. GTA, baby. You're getting the GTA price today. $60. Anybody? Anybody? Anyone? 5 seconds. All right. Anybody interested later, let me know. All right, let's get you into another little RLC. This is a '64 Pontiac GTO in beautiful red. This is numbered, and this is numbered 2341 out of 3,000. As you can see, that is a beautiful color red. It matches the red line wheels, and it is in immaculate condition. Obviously, I keep all mine in plastic covers. But again, we're going to start this one. This one's a little higher, guys. This one's a little bit more hard to find. We're starting this one at $90 start. A $90 start. Actually, make it 80. Just make it an $80 start for this one. Again, beautiful rendition, beautiful color. That color red pop, candy apple red rather. And it's just a beautiful car. It really, truly is a beautiful car. And it is numbered as part of the RLC Club. Has a little bit different card on it, but again, we've seen this car go up for over 100.
Timmy, can I please see the back of that? That's gorgeous.
You want to see the back of it? Are you sure you want to see the back of it?
No, the back of the car. Like
I know what you're talking about, not me,
that's a
jackass.
nice
I don't want you to
back,
see the back and then me.
Yeah.
Good Lord. What show is this, right? R-rated, by the way.
Can I see the back?
You see the back? Is that good enough?
No, let me see the rear of the car, the tail. Can you see
Oh,
it?
you want to see the...
Yeah, the profile.
You want to see the rear. Okay, well, Dale,
Yeah.
there you go, buddy.
Hold it this way towards my camera over here. Yeah.
Oh, how about that? How about that? How about that?
A little lower, a little
Little
lower.
Oh, there we go. No, there it is. Oh, no, there. Okay.
There's some really nice lines on these things,
Yeah.
guys.
It really is, and it's beautiful. It's just a beautiful all-around car. We're starting this for 80. Again, limited edition. Only 4,000 made ever. Very nice freed. I bet so. I can only imagine. Mike, anyone interested? $80. It's a great piece to have, and you're not going to find like 4,000 limited in the world. This is not just the United States. All right, 5 seconds. Unless somebody gives me a bid. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, on to the next car. Now, I want to get naughty. I'll tell you what. That's a preview of our RLCs. Let me show you one more. This is just a generic RLC. It doesn't have a number on it, but look at the color. Look at the color on this car. Now, this is a 2016 collector edition, and this is roughly, what kind of car is it? Drag Dairy. I've never seen a drag dairy like this. Dale, have you?
You know what? David James showed me one, and that's the only one. But I'll tell you what.
Look at the color.
And look at those. Look at that detail they have inside the actual the sides, the sidewalls of the fan. There's the actual groove work. Look how nice they did it on there.
And then look at the top.
It's so realistic. It looks like that guy on Counting Cars might have done it or something.
No.
It's nice.
Yeah. What, the count? Is that who you're talking about?
So it's over
No
the top.
offense to you guys at Counting Cars, but not my cup of tea. Anyway. How are we looking there, Dale?
That looks
This
cool.
one is a low start. I tell you what, I'm going to start this one off at 30. This one will start at 30.
Wow.
It is a great, look at the paint on this guy. It is
Can
a
I borrow
great
$30, Tim?
$30. What?
Can I borrow $30 right now then? That's a
I
great
tell you
deal.
what.
It's a great deal.
You can borrow $30. We're also a bank, guys. 30% financing. The juice is running every day. Yeah, I'll do the same terms with you, buddy. What do you think about that?
I like it.
It's not a loan shark. It's it's just the way we do business, man. So anyway, what do you guys think? This is a great collector piece, 2016 edition. Very colorful. It's great to have, and if you want to let it loose, like Mike Young does, it's going to sparkle. Take it outside, look under sunlight. It's really that spectre flame's going to pop. The attention to detail within the flames, not only on top, but on the sides. I mean, this is a great looking truck all around. And it's a dairy delivery, which in my opinion is one of those boring trucks that Hot Wheels makes. But this one makes it look badass. So we'll go ahead and start. $30. Right, Dale? 30? You want to put a bid in?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to put a bid in? Go ahead. $30. Okay? $30 for this RLC 2016 dairy delivery with flames dragged out. And that's a really good buy, guys. Anybody? Anybody still out there? Yeah, how many viewers we got on? Can you tell that?
No, I can't right now.
Well, that's your own fault. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know if you're interested in this in the future. Okay? All right. Let's bring out the big boys again. This is a very unique car. It is a 66 Supernova, sponsored by Tootsie Roll. And now it's actually a Tootsie Roller. Now, I'm going to show you the box first, because it's all about presentation with this, all right?
Oh, this is great, guys.
Yeah, remember this one, Dale? I showed you. So, it is a very limited edition. But look at this. This is cool. When I open the box up, I see paper in it, right? It's nothing but paper. What the heck's that all about? I take it out and it's actually in a Tootsie Roll wrapper. It's in a Tootsie Roll wrapper, which is, in my opinion, I don't eat chocolate, cool as you know what.
Lower it a little lower, sir. Oh,
So
gorgeous.
you see that? It's a Tootsie Roll wrapper. I mean, that's just ingenious. So as I open it up, and this paper you can open up, it comes in a cylinder, which is very rare with these RLCs. And as you can see, it is a beautiful blown engine. And what model is this? Tootsie Roll Junior. This is a dragster rather, blown engine. Let me see what kind of car. 66 Supernova. That's right. This is limited edition 2001 out of 12. No, I'm sorry. 201 out of 12,500. Number. Let me see if I'm being correct on that. 201 out of 12,500, guys. You're not going to get a lower number. All right? Can you see that on the board? Let me know if you can, guys. Low number. RLC. Tootsie Roll. Okay? This is a very... 201. Thank you, Restream. Out of 20... That's an incredible number, guys. And this is a beautiful rendition. Obviously, it's in the Tootsie Roll packaging. It really pops with the blown engine. It's got, obviously, the Chevy orange on the headers. So take a look at that, guys. Now, this is not a cheap item, obviously. I've seen them go up to $200. But for today, start at $100. We're going to start at $100 for a 201 out of 12,500 RLC Tootsie Roller Metal on Metal Roll Riders 1966 Super Tootsie Roller. And it says to save the wrapper actually on the box, which is kind of funny.
Starting bid, Tim, I'm sorry.
$100. Pay attention over there, sir. This is a very fast show. You need to keep up, Sunshine.
Trying to get some loans to buy some of the stuff.
Trying to get some loan.
deals.
You're doing some banking there? Okay. All right. Go to badtimmyfinance.com and we'll sign you right up, buddy.
Tim, we ought to make a rule.
This is a great piece, guys. This is hard to find. I was lucky enough to win this in a contest, and you know, it's been in my collection for quite some time. I want to share it to the person who's going to appreciate it. Obviously, with the packaging and everything, you can take it to shows, you can do whatever you want, display it. It's a Tootsie Roll wrapped RLC car, which I think is just cool. I wish they would do that with the Krispy Kremes, you know, like in the Krispy Kreme box or something. But anyway, starting bid, $100 for number 201 out of 12,500. Gentlemen, this is an adult car. Put your big boy pants on and give me a bid. Somebody out there likes this, I know. Somebody out there's got to like this. Again, it is a wonderful piece to have, and it's very unique for the reasons I told you earlier. Can I get a bid of 100, or make me an offer? You can make me an offer. Listen, I'm not going to take 80, but you can make me an offer. So let me know. Next 10 seconds. It's an exclusive item, guys. Girls and guys. So let us know. We've got a lot of interest on this online. But we're saving it for you guys. All right. It's going to go away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's the wrong finger. Sorry, guys. Anyway, we're going to wrap this one back up so it doesn't melt in this hot-ass studio.
Ah.
A little bit cooler in Florida, though, right?
Tough.
Better living conditions. Anyway, that's just me just talking shit. So we're going to put this one back in the box. You like that, Joe? Anyway, so we'll put this one back in the box. Try not to let that melt. Second one in the box. We've got the C10 Chevrolet. I believe this is a 1972 Cheyenne. Flat side, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a beautiful, beautiful car. Beautiful blue, or turquoise actually. As you see, it comes in the case, C10. Has Chevrolet badging all over it. But look at that. And that's with the cover on. I'm going to take this off just so you can see the brilliance of this car. And then I'm going to drop that. Give me 1 second. All right, if you RLC member, you've seen this before. What do you think, guys? That is a beautiful truck. Look at that turquoise blue. It's pop. I mean, it's just amazing. It's got the white top. It's got the rubber Real Rider wheels, obviously all metal. It is a beautiful truck. Trucks are very popular right now, especially the 72 Cheyennes. The real ones, you know, are going for upwards of $60,000, $70,000 fully restored. These obviously are why they're putting these out. This one also came in a brown edition. I tend to like this color a little bit better. I like blues, so that's why I got this one. But I'm willing to start the bidding at this one. Now let's see if this one is numbered. I'm not sure if it is. Oh, yes it is. This is 1,364 out of 15,000. Let me repeat that. Number 13. It's either a 6 or 8-4 out of 15,000. You're getting a very low number here again. Yes, 1364 out of 15,000, guys. Let me show you that. Can you see that? Guys, that is a very low number for a wonderful looking truck. Yeah, why don't you buy this one too? It's even got the, I love it because it's got the flatbed cover in the back. And again, just a beautiful, beautiful. Probably should be white gloving some of these cars, you know. All right, we're going to start the bidding on this at $80. $80, okay, for the low, low number. All right, you're in the first, what is it? In the first, let's see, you're roughly what, 1,500? What's the number on it?
In the first 8%, right?
Yep, exactly. So It's a very low number. It's a great truck if you're into these. This is a great one to start with. So start the bidding at 80. Start the bidding at 80. Anybody at 80? And make me a number. I mean, if you want to make me an offer, that's fine as well. But we're going to start the bidding here at 80. Beautiful, beautiful C10 flatbed with the cover, white, turquoise blue, real riders, all metal, and a low, low, low number, as you see there, of 1384 out of 15,000. Okay, guys, you need to jump on this. This is a great, great piece to have. At 80 bucks, you're not going to do bad. Anybody interested? Anybody? 10 seconds. What do you think, Dale? Am I showing the wrong cars? Or are we just going to have people?
We're having a good time.
We're having a good time. See, that's what we're about. Having a good time, showing some cars that I love, showing you some of my collection. You're welcome to buy some, too. All right, we're going to put this back in the case. No worries, no hurries. And we're going to switch gears once again. What time do we have, Mr. Dale? Oh, I'm sorry. I've got a watch on.
Yeah, you got the Rolex on over there.
So
What time
we've
do you
got
have?
1 hour left. Now, the next segment, we are going to focus on... Oh, let's put this up. This is an RLC Mustang. It's Fox. It's not a Fox body, but it is not numbered, unfortunately. But it is an RLC, and I've got the other cover for it. It does come in a plastic cover like this. This is not the correct one for this, but it is an RLC. I'm not sure what year. I do not think it's numbered, but it is a beautiful. It is a beautiful blue with red stripes, and of course the red line tires with red interior. Okay, guys. And as soon as I can find that box, and I think it's right back here actually, I will show you exactly what it is.
Really like the tires on that, Tim.
Yeah, it is really, really
Fantastic.
beautiful.
Look at those lines.
So if you're out there, Mike, or anybody else, you might know a little bit more about this. Again, I have the case that goes with it. When we ship these type of items, we put them in styrofoam to where they will not shift. We tape them, retape them, and make sure that everything is solid for shipping purposes. So we take very good care of these cars, very meticulous, like I said. Mike, if you know anything more about this, I'm going to start the bidding at this at $50.
Start the wheel on that one too, by the way. For
Yeah,
that
well, all right,
RLC,
let's put
yeah.
the wheel on. Now, I'm going to start this at $50, okay? This could be a $150 car. I don't know. But for the most part, it does come with a cover. It does say Ford in their special version. It is obviously an RLC.
Push it a little towards the
Yeah, Mike, I'm
target.
kind of unsure too. It did come with the Mustang logo. I do not think it's a SVT model. It looks roughly like a early 2000s.
Yeah, it looks like a 201.
It might be a GT. I don't think it's a Shelby.
You can't really tell though. That's strange.
But it's cool. If you look at the contrast, guys,
See.
it goes from black to blue as it turns. And I don't think it's a Shelby. It could be a Boss 302, the new one. The newer Boss 302s, right? No, you don't know
Man,
anything.
I can't tell with those wheels.
Yeah, so bottom line. Oh, Toy Fair, okay. Bottom line, $50. $50 to start. Now, that's fair. If not, maybe an offer. And we'll go from there. Thank you very much, Mike. It is a nice car. And when you look at it, it's like that midnight blue that actually Aston Martin had it in green and some other colors had it, that it looks black at night. And then during the day, it's kind of a dark navy blue that has the speckles in it, that has a spectre flame that pops. And this is one of those cars. And, you know, this is somewhat of a sleeper. It has no markings on it. It doesn't say the Boss 302, I do not think. Let me just check. But these did come out for a couple years. I don't know, what, back in 2010, I think, something like that. But it's very nice. Mike, make me an offer, buddy. Make me an offer, and we'll see if we can't hook you up. If you are interested, if you like Mustangs. And again, it does come with the proper plastic case with Ford performance and all the information. So that will be included with that. Anybody? Anybody at all? Again, Beautiful Mustang. I will get you the exact information once I find the box, but it is an RLC or a toy fair car. Like Mike said, it looks beautiful loose. I mean, it just pops. And it is a perfect condition, mint condition car. Has a stand that sits on, probably should cover. Let me know. Let me know. I tell you what, I'd even go down to $40 to start. $40, and that is my lowest price offer. That is a steal, my friends.
Wow.
That's the deal of the day. $40. Let's see if we can get some bidding on this. I'd like to get 60 for it. 70, 80. But it's all day long an $80 car. $40, guys. $40. No one's gonna bid? Come on. This is the GTA of the day. Hey, we should have that as a segment. GTA of the day. What do you think, guys? 10 seconds. All right. Let me know. Let me know if you're still interested. All right, let's do something a little bit more cheaper. So I turn my spinning mechanism wheel of death here. Give me just 1 second, as I can never locate the button. All right. Dale, technical assistance. Right here, guys, I've got a 2-pack van set. Now, these are main lines. However, they got the faster than ever wheels on them, as you can see. The cool thing here is that one is a Moon Eyes, and I know how you guys are about Moon Eyes. You love them. This is a very nice rendition, as well as you have the what is this? This is a Fire Chief or Sky something. Let's see. Oh, Super Van is what it's called, but it has some writing on the side. I can't quite read it because Dale forgot my spectacles. But as you can see, it's a very good rendition, as it has the faster than ever wheels, even though it's listed under the HW City. Roughly, this came out in 2013. This one came out in 2013 as well. So if you're into vans, and especially the Moon Eyes, as you can see, the Moon Eyes has the convertible or the glass see-through top. Let me know. We're going to start this one at $10. These are, well, $15 to $20 as a set all day long. But let's start this at 10. Let's get some bidding going, guys. This is a great deal. This is a very unique, these vans are fairly unique. But the Moon Eyes, that's what brings it out, right? I see you guys buying M2 Moonlight, the golden Moonlight editions, and they're very nice. Obviously a brand associated with many race car drivers and manufacturers as well as builders throughout the years. Let me know. So the starting bid, $10. $5 a car, guys. And they're heavy. They're all metal, Dale. They got faster than ever wheels, and they're all metal. Going down this racetrack, I think that might be a good idea.
That's gorgeous.
That's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. All right, anybody? Anybody? Anyone? Any shakers? Any takers? Any star breakers? Okay. Take that down. One more van to show you. It is an RLC. And I have two of these, actually. This one is number 1692 out of 10,000. Take it out of the package, actually. Okay, you might recognize this, guys. All right. I'm going to have to hold it up here a little bit as it's leaning forward. You got a shot on that, Dale? Oh.
Yeah, can you get it a little lower there?
Yeah, can you...
Yeah, I have to come over there.
No, all right, it's all right. As you can see, guys, this is the 8th annual convention van. It's from the Collectors National, Chicago, Illinois, April 23rd through the 27th in 2008. Okay? I know, Alex, you've seen this truck before. Again, the low number. This is an RLC. It's a beautiful rendition of a van. It is heavy. It just has all the right credentials. It's 1692 out of 10,000. Now, I also have one of these that I could bring on another show that's 85 out of 10,000. Number 85 of the same van out of 10,000. So, what I will do for you guys, since this is a convention van, I will start this one off at $70. This is a $120 to $150 car all day long because of the low number. I will start this off at $70, guys. $70. Now that is a steal. I'll let you see the back, and then I'll let you see the number. Dale, if you could zoom in on the number. No, I got it.
Let's see here. Can we see the number?
Nope.
Stand by.
Hold on, guys. Bear with us.
That's really small.
All right, you got the number on? People see the number? Everyone see it?
Read it off.
It is 1692 out of 10,000. Convention van.
1692 out of 10, huh?
Yep. And let me show them if you can go up with it.
Stand by.
Anyway, guys, again, this is a convention van. It is from the 8th annual Hot Wheels Collectors Nationals from Chicago, Illinois, April 20 blah 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 for 20 whatever 2008. I've got two of these. Obviously, this is the low number, but I've got an even lower number, 85 of 10,000. But beautiful rendition. Not sure if you can see that number or not, but I assure you, it is a great car. It's in great, perfect condition. I'm gonna start this one off at 70. Anybody in at 70? Anybody? Come on, we need some bids, guys. These are some really cool RLCs for good money. Or good deals, rather. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let us know if you're interested later. All right. Let's switch gears. Let's do some trucks. Let's do some auto worlds. You might know this casting, guys. This is one of the Auto Worlds, which I think is a great true 164 premium series. This is actually a 76 Chevy Bonanza C10 fleet side.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful coloring there. Kind of got your STP colors, if you will, and your Carolina blue, which you can never go wrong with.
That's a great collectible, buddy.
Yeah, this is. And I've got two more of this model to show you in different colors, as well as we've got the newer ones. We've got the new Chevy. We've got the new, two new Chevys actually, and potentially, actually three new, and one Ford of the Auto Worlds. Very heavy duty. Yeah, they must be watching football, that's fine. Hey, it's Sunday afternoon. We understand people are doing things, but again, we might come back on tonight. And if that's the case, you know, if you want your Skylines, you want some other things, your movie cars, and you want us to come back on, we're willing to do that. We're flexible today. We've got nothing better to do except maybe go out and look at women and drink a little bit. But that's just my,
Wow.
you know. I am Bad Timmy, by the way. Keep that in mind. All right, keep it in check. R-rated show. And for Cody and Clay and all my other friends, Mike out there, you know this. You know how I act. Well, at least you see how I act on chat. But now you get to see me live in person. Yay! Anyway, so. This, starting out at 10. I'm going to start this one out at $10. $10 for this Auto World True 164. Beautiful Chevrolet. Is it fleet side or flat side? Flat side or fleet side, Dale?
Fleet side.
Fleet side, okay. Sometimes I know more about watches than I know about diecast, and sometimes when I don't know enough about diecast, I refer to Mike Young.
I like the way that I played with that. That thing feels good.
What are you playing with? What?
I played with one of those one time.
Played with what?
That truck right there.
All right, for all you children out there watching, please just maybe turn the volume down or put the earmuffs on. Dale is bidding weird, but that's part of the show. We love it. Anyway, anybody interested? $10. Come on, guys. $20 truck all day long. And this one will go over 100 as well. Anybody, you can haul your trash, you can haul human trafficking. I don't know, what else can you do with this kind of truck?
Man, I think you could do exactly what you were talking about we were going to do later on tonight. Is go out and drink in this.
That's right. I might end up in the truck. And funny story, guys. We had a friend that went this is a long time ago in college. He got drunk. He passed out in a dealership in the back of a pickup truck. Well, he woke up in a different city at a different dealership in that same truck. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
All right, you're in Sanford one day, and next day you're Winston-Salem. I mean, my goodness. But he recovered. No damage permanently, maybe. But anyway, last call for this. Last call for this. $10. $10. Make you holler. $10 to make you holler. $20 to make you scream. All right. Maybe this is just a preview day, the Ben and White show.
Yeah.
We should take my shirt off. Dude. All right, here we have another rendition. This is a, let's see, 1976 Chevy Scottsdale C10 Fleet Side. Now the Scottsdale had special, I think they had the houndstooth interior, I'm not sure. Much like the Camaro did for the orange Indianapolis 500 pace car. Not sure. He wants to confirm that. But this is another rendition. A beautiful truck. It looks like red, but it's kind of an orangish red. Again, it's got the white tires. It is a fleet side, and it's another one in this this Auto World collection. Usually they make an A and a B series, different colors. And of course, if you're lucky enough to get an Ultra, which is called an Ultra Red, what you'll see is this truck in a different color. Well, this truck will be in this color, but this will be either all white or different. You know, in some aspect, or all red. Anybody? We'll start this one at $10. $10. $10. Anybody want to bid? Anybody want to bid? All right. Good looking truck, guys. Show you the back real quick. Cards flat.
I hate to bother you live on the show, but if you can, a minute, bother your Outlook for a code to get back onto Twitch so I can monitor it. It somehow kicked me off.
So you need a code for what site again, Dale?
Getting onto your Twitch page, sir.
Are you sure that's the site you're getting on? Give me 1 second, guys. This is very professional, by the way. I haven't got a code yet, buddy. Oh, let me check my text.
Wheels and Watches at Outlook is where it's going.
Yeah, Wheels and Watches 101.
Yep.
101. All right, guys. Anyway, back to this. Anybody, any takers? $10? Okay. No worries. All right, Dale, let me get you sorted out here. Give us 1 second. Here we go. The code is...
Alright, let's see. Got it.
I got it. God, you're quick. Quick study, guys. All right. Dale got off Twitch. Now he needs to get on by. All right, we're going to show you one more truck. We call this one the Turd. You'll see why. It's absolutely the ugliest colors you could ever imagine within. It says Twitch is black, no screen. You're logging back into it, right? Resetting it? Dale? Hey, yeah. Engineer. Yeah, Mike Frybread, yeah, he's getting back on Twitch, and he just had to reset it. Again, there's going to be some snafus, some, things that happen. Don't put that number in chat, by the way, Dale.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we've got this one. Again, this is I think it's about the same thing. Chevy. I know it's a Bonorama. 1977 Bonorama C10 Fleet Side. Am I saying that right? And I call it the Turd just because of colors, but it's still, for some collectors, it's a beautiful color. Obviously, a great truck, much like the other ones we've shown you today. Part of the same series of Auto World. I think this one is a Series 2, and the color is actually brown. What does that say? Brown featuring. I'm not even going to say that because it looks racist, but anyway. Bottom line is $10 for the start here. $10 for the start. We have Twitch back up.
Twitch is on. It's fine. I just couldn't get it back in. It kicked me off personally by mistake.
Okay, Mike, is it back on? If you're anybody on Twitch, just chime in and let us know.
Yeah, they're on.
Okay. Well, hey, settle down, Beavis. We're good to go. So anybody, $10 start. $10 start. Anybody on this beautiful, ugly Chevy truck. What do they haul, manure in this one, you think?
Probably farm animals, manure.
Maybe, yeah, okay. Livestock, yeah, whatever. Anyway, just to making fun. Mike cannot see Twitch, my friend. He says, no, it's still black.
Okay.
So he's going to be working on that, guys. Again, you got to switch over. I know switching over from Twitch is hard to another platform just for a minute until he gets this back up. But any bidders on this? $10, $10. Let me know. And of course, you can't see it. Trust me, it's brown. Alrighty. Well, I tell you what, guys. All else fails. Let me show you something. Show you something really special. Are you ready for this deal?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for the prototype?
I was born ready, Tim.
Now, this car is sealed. Okay, this is a prototype. Now, the prototypes usually only come out with 1 or 2 before they mass manufacture these. This particular prototype came from an executive at Greenlight, which was a well-respected die-cast manufacturer. It is modeled after a Porsche that ran in the 2000, it was either 2009 or 2011, 24-hour Rolex, Hours of Le Mans. Okay, it was specially prototyped for this Porsche for this race, sponsored by Rolex. Chances are good there's only one of a kind. There might be a couple, but this came directly from an executive at Greenlight, getting rid of some of his prototypes. Now, it does still have some packaging on it. It's sealed airtight, but I can guarantee you it's authentic and it's a prototype. So you're going to have maybe 1 out of, at max, what, Dale? 4 in the world.
Yeah, that's.
So let's take a look at it. As you can see here, it is an absolute beautiful car. I'm sorry we have to keep the plastic on. It is sealed. It does say Porsche up front. It's just, the engine opens up in the back. It is one of the prototypes also for that year in the racing series. But as you can see here, again, this is the best shot I can probably give you. Prices on this car have gone up to $1,500. Okay, $1,500. I got a very good deal acquiring it, and what I'm looking for, guys, if you truly want a showstopper, one of my premium collection cars. Now, guys, this is serious. I don't even know if I want to sell this, and I'm a huge Porsche fan. The back opens up so you can see the racing engine, but again, straight from Greenlight, executive. Okay, potentially one of a kind, but more likely one of 3 or 4. How many prototypes they make? Boss Mopar, which is one of our good friends on another site, looked it up and stated the value, certified the serial number on this car, certifying it was a prototype from Greenlight, and for the Rolex, 24 Hours of Le Mans. I mean, come on, one of the greatest races in the world. He certified this as $1,500. Now, I'm not going to ask that. I will start the bidding on this car at $600. That is $900 off the current market value. Okay, guys? This is a serious, in all seriousness, this is a serious piece. And like I said, you're going to be one of the few people in the world that have a 24-hour of Le Mans, I think it's 2009, I believe, Porsche, that was given to us by an executive at Greenlight who manufactures the car. So it's a Porsche. It's a prototype. 24 Hours of Le Mans. Sponsored by Rolex. Sponsored by Rolex. What? I mean, this is a showstopper. So $600 is our starting bid. Again, you can, if you're looking to resell it, I saw one go for $50. You know, the value is at $1,500. That's stated in the Greenlight, value collectibles, based on this model and the uniqueness of it, being a Porsche especially. I'm not sure if it won that year, but it's still a one-of-a-kind piece. So if you are interested, $600 for a $1,500 car. We'll start the bidding now. $600, guys. That is a very good deal. I'm willing to part with it. I'm really not willing to part with it. You can get me up to $1,000. It's yours, and I'll throw in some extra. I'll throw in 10 extra Porsches, and I'm not talking about your regular Porsches. I'm talking about 934s, 911 turbos, those sort of cars. I'll throw 10 other Porsches in. this, if we get to, let's say 800 to 1,000. 600 guys, anybody. I know this is a very serious bet. I'm going to give you some time to think about it while I take a quick refreshment drink. And Dale, I want to turn it over to you real quick to talk a little bit more about what's next in the program. I know we've got 40 minutes, and we want to dedicate some time to the racing and when we're coming on next.
Yeah.
So could you flip to you and think about this, guys. I want to keep it up here. Think about it very hard. I'll be back in 30 seconds. You got me off camera?
You're on.
Okay, that's fine. Get there in front, yeah.
1 second here, guys. What I'm going to be doing for the races that we're going to do out of this place, you've seen a little bit of my track in the shots here. I actually put the track, it runs under the auction block, and during the week I'm going to be doing some interesting stuff, loose cars, and what I'm going to do is roll them down or roll them on some surfaces to show how far they move. I have some nice materials over there to roll them on to see if they're straight. And most importantly, the race is something. There's going to be a menu. It's going to be self-explanatory. But those of you that want to race, I want to find six interested racers, and you will be contacting me prior to the race, and you will be selecting a car. I'm going to put 36 cars on a menu, and these cars are cars that I picked, and they're not cheap cars. They're fun cars, everything, but they're going to be 36 for 6 guys to pick. There's no duplicates in that case.
Nope.
So when I announce it, I'm just going to simply post it on the Wheels and Watches Facebook page. And I decided I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to make a quick video.
You what?
I'm going to challenge myself.
Oh.
I'm going to make a because I am
That
so
down, you have to
serious. This racing stuff, it really got to me. It's
It's
science.
his passion. It really
And
is.
now
I'm
I got
serious.
it, and I've had a few people come in the studio. I haven't told anybody what I'm doing, and they've come in there and they've like, dude, it's just, this is so crazy. It's so amazing. You can make so much out of a race.
It's original.
But it's original.
And addictive.
And people want to know, okay, so if I spend some money on the race, what's the big prize, whatever.
Yeah.
At the end of the race, we're always going to have an opportunity to win $100 credit towards our auctions or our storefront, or if Tim's got some offer up stuff and other things he'll talk about. I'm always going to give you the winner's always going to walk out with a $100 credit. So that's a reason to race. And here's how it works. You don't pay for cars up front. We're shopping. We're not gambling. We're shopping. The racing's free. You're going to come and talk to me. We're going to pick a car out. I'm going to give you values of everything you use at my shop. You're going to know what that car is worth.
At your shop.
And at the end of the race, the winner is going to pay for his shopping spree a little less. The guy that comes in 6th place, we're working 6th place hard. I mean, that's a place. Is going to pay more. And it's a really neat way of
It's a sliding scale.
making some money, putting some money at your account, buying some cars. And the thing about it is, if you work with me, I'm not an engineer, but I work with engineers, and the race is engineered. So if you watch what's going on, and I'm going to explain to you the first couple races right now while Tim does it, and it's very important you understand that your first race, you're going to buy a car. It might be a Porsche, it might be a Ferrari, it might be a Lotus, it might be a Volvo or a Caravan. Okay, you're going to buy that car, and you're going to know when you buy that car. When you counsel with me, I'm going to weigh it right there, and I'm going to roll it to show that it's true. People want to know this, how much it weighs, and if it rolls straight. That's so important. Trust me, I have a lot of cars over here. I test them all out. I set them aside, and I never try to take.
Should we show them the wall of cars?
I'll get up in just a second, but I wanted to be very clear on this. So the first race, we have 6 guys that show up. We race their cars, straight drag race. Who's coming in first? Who's coming in last? Who comes in between? Our viewing audience can absolutely do some shopping with some pick 3s or some pick 6s, and there's a variety of different coupons, like I like to call them out there, that make it interesting. And when anybody does that, they always they always buy a little car. I got plenty of cars to send. But we're gonna have fun with that part. But here's the deal: the first race goes down. Now, in the second race, the guy that wins gets to choose his lane. Does he want the same lane, or does he want another lane? Does he almost think the 3's faster, but he started out in lane 1? By the way, it's at random. When I draw everybody out a hat, you set up in a random across my race. I show you that it's level. It's level in every place on the track. I have levels on there, and it's clean. I use RainX on there. RainX makes it go fast, and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
so
he's actually timed the track and tuned it so precisely that, in other racing scenarios you might have seen online or whatever, typically as a lane that's faster than the other ones, there's a lot of dynamics that go into it. Dale has spent months engineering this and precisely has tested it in every way to make sure, and even with the same car over and over and over again, to make sure each lane is equal.
Yeah, and that's what.
And tell them about the HD camera.
I am.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's talk about that later.
Metal Dave and Rick and I were doing the race at DCTV. We were always concerned about the actual accuracy of the race, and when I got the slow motion,
those are our friends, so that's fine.
Yeah,
so let's move on to this, and then I want to give you 15 minutes to do. I want you to show them the studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so here's let me finish the race. The second race is a race. It's called a models race. You automatically get a brand new car, and they're all the same. I pick them. I got Caravans.
No Caravans.
I got some Dodge Caravans. I got some Honda Civics.
No Dodge Caravans.
It's great, the mama's race. But anyway, you all race the same vehicle. Those vehicles have been chances. Great. So it's part of your deal. Right. So now you're all driving the same car, and the winner picked the first lane. So as you get that data, now you're going to see, well, did the lane that the guy picked that thought was faster? But
all statistics, guys.
All these cars weigh the same. They're all true. So what's really the fastest lane? The third race, and this is as far as I'm going to go. It goes to 7. But the third race puts you back in your car again, and the winner of that Caravan race once again picks the first picks, and the last guy gets the last. You pick whatever lane you want, and you make. So now you're taking your original pick. You count with me on your car. And by the way you're placed, you have the best day to say, well, if I'm the second guy that's going to pick a lane, what's the second best lane? You're going to get to know that. Okay? So,
can I get back to
show them the track real quick? Or what
no. I need to get back to selling. I got a couple more items I need to see.
Ready?
And then you'll have the last 10 minutes. Go. All right, guys. Any thoughts on this Porsche? Any thoughts? $600 start for a $1,500 car. Okay? Even if it's valued at $1,500, someone pays $1,300 or offers you $1,200, you're still making double your money off of one of a kind, potentially 2009 Rolex 24 hours of the month prototype, directly from an executive at Greenlight. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to listen. This is hard to digest. This is a very expensive car. It's a one of a kind, like I said. It's one of the big boy cars. Much like a Candy Striper, much like my alluded precious 1967 Golf convention Camaro that I can never seem to acquire. But anyway, I'm going to take this down now. Contact me after the show or the next show, whatever. If you're interested, let me know. All right, I did find the cover for the Mustang. It just states pretty much that it is a Ford, 2010 Ford Mustang. It's got the Hot Wheels logo, and that's what that looks like with the correct plastic covering. Okay, just to show you we have that. Now, somebody asked about Mercedes. The one Mercedes I did, and I've got a ton of Mercedes on. I mean, you name it. But this is actually a special. This is Miatsu, and it is, I think it's in a different country's lettering, but it's a Mercedes CLK, and this is, I think, the GT2 Racer. And as you can see, it is unique. I've never seen a Miatsu this small, number one. Number two, if you look at the Hot Wheels version of this car versus the Miatsu, this is a better version. It's better made. It's more metal. It's just, in my opinion, a solid car. Okay? And these are the guys that also do the 118 Lamborghinis, and I think they do some Ferraris as well.
I think you're right.
So the quality here is absolutely incredible. And, you know, I can open it up. I'll show you. And they make these in slot cars too, which is kind of cool. And I've got some of those I can show next show. We're getting into the slot car business, guys. And we're what's going to be up next is a slot car track for you guys to bid on. And I'll tell you a little bit about some of the trends in slot cars. But look at that, guys. I mean, this is absolutely insane. It rolls straight. It's an actual beautiful car. If you're looking for that Mercedes, that unique racing Mercedes, and I think this one might even be street legal because it doesn't have the the logos and everything on it. My goodness, it is a street legal. But it is a beautiful rendition. I think it's better than the Hot Wheels rendition. I'm going to start the bidding off this at 10. So if you're interested in Mercedes, and one that you will not see in this country very much, because the writing, I think, I'm not sure. But bottom line is it comes in this case, very well protected. Yeah, it's a little aged, but again, it's an older car, but it's in perfect condition, as you can see. Our apologies. Twitch indicated that they had a glitch in taking our. Oh, that's you, Bill. Okay. All right. Is that you typing that?
Yeah, they just got back to us.
Okay. Well, welcome back, Twitch members.
No.
Boom. Huh?
No, Twitch actually is still down.
Why is it down?
They accidentally kicked us off.
They kicked us off?
They just told me that.
I thought we kicked them off.
No, they say they're apologizing.
I know they're apologizing.
Right.
But this is costing me money.
Yeah.
Twitch, I have a little word after
We're
this.
working on it.
You don't want to mess with Bad Timmy. Anyway, they are one of our main platforms, so I'll be nice. All right, guys. A lot to think about, a lot to show. Okay? I'll put these over here. And let's run to the slot car drag track that we're putting up. Actually, before that, I've got something better. Factory sealed team transport boxes. I got 2 of them. All right. These are 4 apiece. I think they're the Volkswagen Bug, the GT, Ford GT, the Mercedes, and what is the other one? I cannot remember the last one. But they're all good cars, and as you well know, these are going away and being discontinued at the end of the year. Okay, so your team transports, they are starting to increase in value. These are factory sealed. As you can see, I have not touched them. I have not opened them. Factory sealed from Mattel. Okay. We're going to start the bidding off at these at $60. Okay, that's $15 a piece. Now these things are going on upwards of 20 to 30, depending on what model, on eBay and other sites. I've got a second one too. So start the bidding here at 60. If you want 4, and I think it's number 19 through 23. You might have the Boss Mustang in it. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly. It's the newest one though. It's the newest one. I know it has the Bug in it. I know it has a Mercedes in it. So $60, sealed, factory case, Hot Wheels, transport 4 trucks in mint condition, unless you mess it up taking it out of the box. That's up to you. But again, I've got 2 of these. I'm willing to part with both of them for $100 for both, or $60 separate.
That's a nice deal, Timmy.
That's a great deal.
Fantastic.
Hey, you came here to bid. You came here to, for an auction. Let's do some auction. Let's do some bidding. This is a great deal, guys. 2 for $100, 1 for $60, the other for $60. All right. Again, these are being discontinued. They will increase in value, and they're really cool. I mean, I'm a big Porsche fan. The Porsche ones are great. Big Ford GT fan. Guys, these are really great renditions. Very classic. Great to display. Great to free open, as Mike would. But again, I've got 2 of them. Factory sealed. 100 for the both. 60 individually. Let me know. Let me know, guys. Come on, come on, come on. We're passing up some great deals here, guys. And like always, make me an offer. Might not take it, but what? You never know. But again, this is keep in mind, our show is going to be very high end. You make me a reasonable offer, I'm fine with that. I want to work with you to where it makes sense for both of us, you as well as me. So the customer experience is great because, hey, Tim works with us. You know, he knows the value of the cars, and maybe sometimes he doesn't. And maybe I need to correct him with a lower bid. That's fine. I want to make sure the deal works for both sides. And that's the most important part about selling 101. Okay? Secondly, providing that customer experience. And thirdly, having fun while we're doing it. Right, Jackass?
That's right.
That's correct. Streamweaver. That's the
right.
gayest name you could come up with.
Streamweaver, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Are you going to play Dreamweaver as a closing song?
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, let me know. 10 seconds left, guys. It's a great deal. 2 factory sealed sets for transport, steam transport, car culture. All metal, real riders. Comes with the car and the truck. 2 for $100. Buy them individually, they're $60. All right. Let me know. All right, Neil, we're going to feature one more thing, and I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right.
How many people we got on? Can you tell that? I see
I see a total of 34 right now coming
Okay.
and going.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No worries.
34, 35.
I'm not seeing the same stats, but no worries. That's Dale's job to count stats, not mine. Anyway, let me reach down into the big boy box. Let me move some of these out of the way. Give me 1 second while I rearrange. Or, as Heavy Metal Dave or G would say, let me go see a man about a horse. But I think that means something totally different. All right.
You know, I always wondered where they got that.
Where'd they get the horse, right?
Well, you know, I got to see a man about a horse. Obviously, it means you got to go somewhere quick and
Well, I think it means you had to go to the bathroom.
bathroom.
But,
Yeah.
or, you know, depends on where you live.
Back in the day-
Columbia, Medellin, it might mean something
A
different.
horse was your way around the countryside, so if you had an appointment to meet a man about buying a horse, it was important, right? Before they made cars, right?
There you go. History lesson 101 with Dale the Streamweaver Garner. Let me provide you slot car, drag strip, Auto World, Sox and Martin versus Richard the Dick Landry. Now, Dale, let me know how you want to pan in on this, because it's big.
Go ahead and hold it up in front of the big your TV camera there, yeah.
Move that. Let me try not to. Fumbling, bumbling, stumbling. It's kind of like the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's it, right? Not my team. I watch the real football, the one that you use with your feet. And I am a Liverpool fan, for all you English friends out there. If you're joining us, I'd like to say hello to the LFC Raleigh RTP Liverpool Supporters Club at the London Bridge Pub and my friend Darren Bridger. Thank you for always letting us have a wonderful time. Put on a great show. It's the best on the East Coast by far. We appreciate that. If you're ever in Raleigh, guys, go visit the London Bridge Pub. Ask for Darren. Tell him you know Tim Armstrong or Bad Timmy. He will charge you double, I promise you. All right, so what do we have here, guys? Is a slot car track. It is a drag strip. Whoops.
Tim?
No, that was plastic. That wasn't a car.
Tim, I made a place for you to show it right in front of the GoPro on the corner here in front
Well,
of
you
the...
need to show me where it's at, man.
Right there where the GoPro is. Right there.
Where's the GoPro?
You got
Oh, there it is.
it. Yeah.
Like that?
There you go, buddy.
God, you're weird.
Moving a little closer.
It's not going to go too many
Oh, you
places,
got it
Dale.
sitting there. Good stuff. Good stuff.
How about that?
Perfect.
That's the wrong side. Now, this is listed as you saw $200. Okay, this is a 164 quarter mile. It's a Sox and Martin. It's a combination between Auto World, I believe, and Hot Wheels. But you're getting in this not only, I think it's 13 feet of track, but you're getting electronic start gate that prevents you from cheating, actually, which is pretty cool. 2 variable speed controllers and electronic in gate. Now, I've got the Snake and Mongoose track, and I've actually played with it. It's very cool. These cars go super fast, 13 feet. Oh, you got to put a pillow at the end because they don't stop. But it's really cool when you foul. Let's say you start early, it'll let you know and stop you. And it actually spins out and rolls back. These have rubber wheels. This is another legend. Now the box is a little damaged here on the outside, but again, that's the way it was shipped to us. Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
The good thing is it's not going to hurt anything inside. It's got styrofoam in here, and again, we didn't want to open the box, and it's for you to open, not us. But again, there is some damage there. We want to let you know this. It's the way it was shipped to us.
And the
so
exclusive thing is I'm getting a nice good close-up. It does have some, but it looks good.
It does have some damage. The thing is, guys, if you get it and it doesn't work, you send it back, no worries. I've got another one I can place it with. That's the great part about it. We try to have two of everything. So with this, there was a $200 asking price on this. I'm going to cut that down to $150, which, look on eBay, look anywhere else, you're not going to get it any cheaper. Starting bid, $150 on this beautiful Legends of the drag racing, and I'm not even familiar with these drivers, but anyway, that's fine. A lot of people are, especially you drag racers out there, as you can see. But it's a lot of fun. Now, this is an analog track, meaning it is electric. Okay, just a little updated news on slot car racing. If you're familiar with the Carrera line of tracks, which I am, I used to have Carrera tracks. They used to be analog. The new ones are digital, guys. They have digital cars. They are Bluetoothed to where you can simulate actual racing conditions, such as fuel stops, cautions, whatever you want. It's really neat. The one thing about these older ones, though, they're affordable, they're still cool, they're nostalgic, and they're classic. The newer Carrera ones are very expensive. But I told you, I bought that Ferrari.
Yeah.
That's digital, and it's a 132 scale. It is absolutely beautiful. And it comes in a plexiglass case with a history and a mirror on the back. It's absolutely amazing, guys. And I saw an M1, BMW M1 that just was, and a Johnny Walker Special, if you remember that. Johnny Walker Special. So, again, they're evolving. And I think it's cool you can Bluetooth in your old car and have real-life simulated racing conditions. So, this is not one of those. This is just, hey, we got two fast cars that go straight. We're going to see who wins. And you can take bets on them, get your friends over, have a lot of fun. So again, starting this at $150. Again, this is $200 piece all day long, but because of a little damage on the side, not by us, we'll start at $150. Anybody interested in a 164 quarter-mile slot track with the drivers, Sox and Martin, or as they call him, Ronnie Sox, or Davey Dick Landry, and the cars is 13 feet of drag strip, so it's just like your Snake and Mongoose. And what kind of cars are these? We've got a Charger, I believe, on one side, or a Challenger on the other. I don't know. One's a Dodge for sure. Yep. That's a Challenger. And on the other side, I can't tell. But anyway, both very cool cars. I'm sorry, it's a Plymouth Cuda Pro Stock is Sox car, and Dick Landry drove the Dodge Challenger Pro Stock. So they're both Dodges. That's pretty cool. So again, $150. $150 starting bid. Anybody interested? It's a very good price, and we got two of them. So if we send this one to you, it doesn't work for some reason, got another backup. All right, we're going to keep this right here for now. So if you change your mind, let me know. You want to put in a bid? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. So to end the show, one of my favorites of my personal collection, which I'm very hesitant as well to give up, but for the right price. Does anyone remember Sebastian Vettel, German from raced for Ferrari for a number of years, Formula One, was one of the best at the time. This is actually a 1997 launch version of his Formula One car with his autograph. It's not a real autograph, it's just a sign. But it is a very limited edition. To find this model this year, as you can see, it is a Ferrari. It is part of the MS Collector Series. It is manufactured, actually, I think you could only get this at the track. You can only get this at the track, and it's part of the Michael Schumacher collection, and that's about all it says. So this is one of those items that is rare simply because it's a Ferrari at 1/18 scale, a Formula One. It's a driver that this is dated 1997, so what, almost 20 years.
Yeah.
No, more than 20 years, 23 years. I remember him racing, very fun to watch, very aggressive. You know, and plus, you know, a German driving an Italian car, that's kind of funny just to begin with.
No, you're right.
He's not Lewis Hamilton, but you know, hey, what are you going to do, right? But bottom line, this is one of my prized possessions. This, as you see, rubber tires. They're actually worn tires, like they're slicks, like they did a couple practice laps on it. But the detail, attention to detail, it's got Mr. Schumacher's picture on it.
Right there. Yeah, looks great.
You know, it is a beautiful, beautiful car. The box is in perfect condition. I mean, it doesn't get, when it comes to Ferrari diecast, it does not get any better than this. It really does not, especially if you're a Formula One fan. Okay? Starting bid on this one, guys, $300. 300 smackaroos. 300,000 rubles. 600,000 pesos. What do you think, guys?
Get some close-ups on that real quick.
Thanks, Mike. It's a very good price. I mean, this car all day long is $600, and I can't find it online. I cannot find this car online anywhere. I've looked, trust me. It's like that eluding Mike. It's like that eluding Camaro convention Golf 1967 that Ross hid in his desk and you won. But again, $300 start. It's worth much, much more. It's from 1997, and being it's from 1997, the box is perfect. The car is mint, and it is a beautiful rendition of this era of great Formula One racing. Now, I have to say Lewis Hamilton is my favorite these days. I drive a Mercedes, he drives a Mercedes. The guy is multifaceted, talented, and anyone can go that fast for that long. You talk about true athletes, that is an athlete. And saw him on the Graham Norton show too, and an actual gentleman, and does some of the voices in cars actually there. They actually have a Lewis Hamilton car.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
But anyway.
We had this on another show we did, and you know, it's something that if you just, I said it, and I was saying that to him. The first time I came over to your house, that caught my eye out of everything. That
out of everything? Caught your eye?
No, you're a lot. Yes, a lot.
What about my AR-15?
Yeah. But back in the day, you had this. It caught my eye, and it still stands out.
It's
yeah. You just have. If you're a car collector,
it's
like
a museum
what you expect.
piece. It's what I call a museum.
And the video doesn't do it justice. In fact, cut off that. Is that light on right there? Is this light on it right here? Yeah.
What, Mike? Are you freaking kidding me? His got delivered with a chipped Golf Camaro 1967 convention that I bid on $300, which is now going for $600 to $700, easily on its way to $1,000. Front nose orange chipped off, and still carded. Mike, if you got that from the same place I got this track, same deal happened, my friend. But not only one track, but both. Not one track, but both. And it does suck, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That if you get a refund, great. It's hard to, it is chipped. It's still worth a lot of money. I wouldn't know what to do in that situation, my friend. But I am so sorry. That's one thing you will not see from us. If it does arrive something like that, I will make sure I pay any amount of money to get that car for you in the next 24 hours, even if I have to pay more. You will have it in perfect condition. We don't mess around. This is a serious website. We have a lot of fun, but when it comes to customer service and the customer experience, we're going to do our best to make you 100% happy. We're not going to send out a chipped Golf Camaro. And if it gets chipped along the way, that's what UPS insurance is for, which you should be getting from whoever bought it from. But more than likely, they're denying that it even happened. They didn't pack it right, whatever. But we would provide you the same car, even if we paid 3 times more for it. Okay? You can see the orange piece in back window. Okay, anybody interested in the Ferrari at $300, guys? $300. Orange car in the back. You see the orange car?
Top row?
Are you talking about the Ferrari? The orange piece in the back window. Oh, the back window. Is this what's considered the back window?
Could be.
The orange piece. Are you speaking about this one here, my friend? Oh, no, he's talking about his Golf. He's talking about his Golf. I got you. Man, that pisses me off. I'm sorry, Mike, buddy. if we ever have another one, we'll give you a great deal on it. You know, I'm hoping that's, you know, one of my, you know, white whale stories, Ahab.
Oh yeah.
They never get it.
Yeah.
But man, if it happens with us, like I said, I would go to any length, any price to make sure we replace it with the right one. Okay. Anybody on the Ferrari? Anybody on the Ferrari?
You get an overhead on that Ferrari just for kicks and giggles, guys.
Just one more shot. And then we've got 15 minutes left, guys. We will give you the option. If you need to come back on at 7, I will have Skylines, more than you can even count. I've got a ton of them. I even have loose 1980. You know, they show the Z-Wizzes on other sites. The green, the silvers. I've got them in mint condition, and I usually have 2 of each. One to play with and one to store for collectors. I've got a Corvette collection of blacktops in the late 70s and early 80s that will rival most collectors. And also have some special Matchbox that we haven't gotten into, which very unique Matchboxes I've got. Wouldn't you say, some of the Ferraris and stuff?
Yeah, I would say so. I want to close down with this.
Yeah, let's do. No, I want to show one more thing.
Oh,
one more thing.
okay.
Hey, you let me be in charge for a second.
You got it.
Sir. All right. Finally, I don't know. Have you ever put this for auction?
I haven't seen that. No, that's
Okay.
gorgeous.
So this is a 1977 Pontiac Fire Thunder Chicken. Oh, I'm sorry, Firebird. It is beautiful. It's a Jada import, or it's not an import. It's a Jada car. It's a 124 scale. I had to have it. I love gold cars. I've got a whole gold car collection. This one pops, man. This one just stood out to me, and I had to have it. I had to have it. If you are the Carnots, for example, if you are a Firebird fan, this is the 1977 Firebird with the bird on it, but it's in all gold and black. Guy, this is a true showpiece. Starting bid on this, $30.
It's gorgeous.
$30 for this gorgeous.
That's a steal.
And it's a hard to find Jada as well. You can try to find it at Walmart, Target, whatever. Good luck. Good luck. That's a gorgeous piece, guys. If you are into this era of cars, I'm not talking about Smokey and the Bandit. I'm not talking about, whatever. This is, if Matthew McConaughey was driving this, and what was the movie? His first movie? Where you go,
yeah. I don't watch Matthew McConaughey movies.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. You know, remember him doing that?
That's right.
Okay, so I should know the name of that movie, but I think this is what he's driving. So anyway, guys, we're gonna start this off at 30. 30 is a great price. It's a fair price. Anybody, any takers, any movie makers, any booty shakers? Come on. All right. Well, you've seen some of an example of not my best, but some of my best. The Porsche, the watches, some RLCs. What do I have on my list for next time? Show cars, Hollywood cars, Skylines, JDMs. Anything else you guys want to see, type it in. Let me know. So we can be fully prepared. I also collect Zamex. I've got a huge Zamex collection, and Porsche. My favorite Porsche, and I still cannot locate it, is the James Dean 550 Little Bastard Spider. Hot Wheels made a 164 version with James Dean's picture on it. You can ask Dale. I've got James Dean's stamp signed by the artist. I mean, I've got it all. All right, that's one missing piece in my collection. If anyone knows where to find one, please let me know. It's been very hard to locate. Yeah, you can get the Spider 1955 Spider 550 convertible anywhere, but it's not the James Dean edition. So, anybody has any leads on that? Maybe we do a trade, or I'll buy it from you. Either way. Anyway, I'm going to turn this over to Dale. Let him show you the studio, some of the technology we have in here. If you've seen the NFL football games and you've seen the pulley camera that goes across the field, well, we have that for the racetrack. So, Dale, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to you. Hey, thank you, everybody. I'll be back for closing statements, and see you in a minute.
We get to drop the old balloon here.
Explain a little bit of track.
Yeah, let me get a camera and do that right now. Yeah, absolutely. So, again, I'm going to put this out. I'll get where I can get a camera here. And
I got the one right here.
right, good.
Now, guys, you got to watch this because this is, yeah.
All right. So first off, Timmy, do you know how to put that up there yet?
No,
Okay, great.
I just do the shooting.
Okay, so here's the deal, and I hope everybody can hear me well. My track, because I don't like people to touch the actual lever. It's very important nobody touches the track once I get it set up. I rigged up this is all customized here. I rigged up a pulley system, which actually is made up of some fishing tools and whatever, but it hangs on a balloon. And we fire a BB gun down over the track. It snaps it perfectly, and the race drops perfectly and evenly with nobody talking about it. Okay?
Or the camera working.
Yeah, you got it.
The switch.
So the nice thing about that is
I hate
I don't have to walk down here and touch the track. I don't have to shake the track.
And there's an advantage if you touch the track. That lever is a little wobbly. You never know how much error could be in it.
Yeah. I'll put it up
You
real
put
quick.
it up.
All
I'm
right.
gonna watch you put it up.
And one of the things too, guys.
It's up by the green screen.
Yeah, we have the green screen. But here's the deal. In this program, gotta unlock my.
While he's doing this, we have GoPro cameras attached to almost every angle of this, and we can do slow-mo to the fact where you can see the water drops, if it goes through water, actually meticulate over the track. It's an absolutely beautiful shot. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. And we have that pulley system to go along with the cars.
All right, so see how this works, guys? I can teach you I'm going to show everybody how to do this stuff if you want it, because it's so awesome, okay? So anyway, and by the way, to get the camera down here, I have a level here at the top, and I have a level here at the top. And when you are
preview the track.
making adjustments of the track, I do have that. It's a nice guard if you guys are getting into this. Just put something there. But anyway, as you can see, the balloon pops, the weights drop it down. Tim's going to do a shot.
Now, let me show you just the track.
Yeah, I'll get the track.
You preview the track while I get the gun ready.
Yeah, get the gun. The gun's on top in my desk area there.
Now, I'm only one of the few people that when we lit it on fire, remember that, Dale? You want
Yep.
to tell that story?
That's right. Okay, so
Where's it at?
top shelf. So I'll back up a little bit now. So we have a track here, and I decided that in my filming of the race, I don't need to make my track too fast, because when a track is too fast, the cars go abnormally fast where inertia and things like that don't make sense. So I keep my vehicles at a scale rate of about 225 miles an hour. That's the average. It's still fast, but it's more of a scale rate because it's the conditions I'm going to put forth that I don't want just pure speed to do it, and plus that they wreck up. So anyway, I have a nice track. It goes down. It goes under my sales decks here. I refer to this as the upper and the lower concourse. There is an earthquake that takes place with a jigsaw that shakes the track. It vibrates the track. It's weather. It's a wild card that we play on the race. It's an earthquake. And we've got some suspension bridges in there. It's fantastic.
Look at this.
Okay? Yeah, Tim's on my car. There's the cable car. And that was really, this thing was really, really so helpful in building this track. But this actually is my camera department, but it maneuvers the actual GoPro camera through the entire event because there's different things I want to capture in slow motion.
At certain points in the track.
And it has to be still, it has to be quick, I have to have my batteries, and this is really something else. And we'll take a look at that good. I got one of those $300 Cobra Commanders there from 1982.
G.I. Joe.
Or G.I. Joe Cobra Commander piloted it, and but I custom built the rig, and the custom put the pulley system.
And just as a disclaimer, we don't use real guns. These are BB guns.
Yeah, these are BB guns.
Red Riders, I'll shoot you shoot your eye out, kid. So.
But anyway, I'm a filmmaker. I've studied this stuff before, but I put it all together. This stuff is great. So anyway, we get some great slow motion. So anyway, I'm going to go real quick here. The track leaves the concourse. And what I've designed, let me bring the camera down a little lower here. What I've designed down here is a tank where it is a levee braking. The actual track opens up, it actually opens up and the track evenly dips in the water. Foam comes up, so your cars have to go through the water. And in our tests, it is awesome. The cars
Slow-mo.
the slow-mo is phenomenal.
We've got the best slow-mo
It is-
replays in the business.
That is right. And in some cases, I don't go off the gate. I go in, whoever makes it, in the order that they go across a certain point or not. There's different ways to get it. But that's a fantastic event right there.
Now, if someone gives me an offer of $100, I'll shoot Dale instead of the balloon. And I'll just flick the race myself. Keep that in mind.
You ready?
Yeah. So anyway, that is the levy, and I'll have some really good pictures of this during the race.
Okay, let's explain how it goes.
And
We've
the,
got 5 minutes left.
Yep,
Let's
you got it.
shoot some guns.
And yeah, he's got the gun ready. He's going to go ahead and
Now,
drop one.
In the past, we put fire sparklers that drop down
Yeah,
and you're
let's not-
supposed to stop your competition.
Yeah,
That's
no.
for another case, but you had to shoot 2 balloons at once.
Right. We'll talk about those big events later. I'll finish up with that.
Are you ready?
So anyway, not ready yet. Let me finish the racetrack here. So we have a water event that takes place, and right after that, this entire road stretch becomes ice. I actually have ice sheets that go in and they fit in here. The track comes out. It's very quick conversion. It's awesome. I can teach anybody how to do this. The cars come down, they slide. It's ice road truckers. This is all part of the race event. You not only will you pick out the car, you were assigned trucks, you were assigned cars. You will drive and make decisions based on these things, and you will use your car in the end. So once again, we have a water, we have an earthquake, we have ice,
Lightning.
and one of the final events that we have is a lightning event. Tim, would you grab the example that's sitting on top there, right there behind you? Michael.
Oh, well, that's how it works normally, guys.
Yeah, it is. No, the thing on the top there. Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, the entire thing.
Don't show me this.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
show 'em
Well,
that.
you brought it up. I wasn't going to bring it up.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
yeah.
So anyway, just to let you know, everybody out
Tell me
here.
that shot I made.
All
2
right,
shots.
so here's the deal. I have a system where Tim launches the first balloon, and he is hired by one of you drivers to take out another driver with different weapons. It is the awesomest thing. You guys are going to love it. You can win some stuff, win some shopping sprees,
That's an
and
example.
so on. Anyway, this particular weapon, he has to shoot a second balloon, which drops
Within 5 or
which
3
within
seconds.
milliseconds.
6 shots within 3 seconds.
Yes, and with the sparklers and popper gunpowder, it falls. And in this particular test, he had a direct hit. It destroyed the car.
We love that shit.
This was a nice car. We destroyed some of my Xanax.
Well, we've got more track. We've got more cars.
That's right.
Screw it.
And since this episode, I'm going to post pictures that I was able to get. But I have a fire extinguisher down there now because this thing caught on fire. Let me tell you something, guys. And I want to
Tell
turn.
me about the shot. It was like a balloon animal shot. That thing was so skinny.
Yeah.
You had to shoot through one to get
Yeah.
to the other to let the cars go.
Yeah,
and
you
then shoot
did.
the other one to
So
drop.
what I'm going to say is now is that we're very safe about this, but there's different parts of the game that can be really fun, and people can really have to think about it. And the way that I film it, you really get to see the action. You really feel like you're going to make a
So since the
decision.
cars went down there,
It's on the table.
it's already ran down track. Do you want to even mess with?
No, we won't. We'll do it. We want guys to get on
I'm
the
gonna
race.
shoot the target.
So I'm going to put together maybe 8 different races. We have races where each car is followed by a police officer. I have a way to launch 2 cars on that track. And the police officer, if it touches you at a certain point, you're out of the game, you lose your points. You get points, you get tickets, you get coupons.
And you have a season that the points total up
right.
again,
And
right?
we have a point
and there's
season.
a grand prize
That's right.
for 1, 2, and 3.
And at the end of our race, at the end of our race, you have an opportunity to get a $100 credit. That's always at the end zone. The other thing about our race is Tim had a great idea. Tim is going to come in here on one of my bigger race nights. We're going to do a few a week, and we're going to do at every race in. There's going to be an auction. My races go quick. You race one, we talk, we set it up, we do another. No buying of cars, no picking, no looking. We do it. Tim's going to have some great stuff and prizes
Not racetrack.
at the
My
racetrack.
cars are getting caught on fire.
Yeah, right. Yeah, not cars getting caught on fire. But anyway, we will we will absolutely put that, now that we know how to control it, we'll put that token in there.
Well, there's
and
no
you
controls
guys
out
are going to
there.
have some fun. So
Yeah, absolutely.
anyway,
And bet on me. I am a crack shot. You can ask Dale. And I'm very fast. And yeah. So anyway, we'll show you what actually happens in another episode. Now, guys, let me have some feedback. I haven't seen many chats come through. I hope we're still on live. Would you like to see us come on from, let's say, 7 to 9 or till whenever? We don't have any games yet. We haven't really started that. It's not really our thing just yet. The racing is going to happen secondly, and then, you know, other sites do different games like Last Man Standing, stuff like that. Yeah, we can incorporate that, but we like to do things differently. We're going to have more of a charity casino type environment when it comes to betting on races, things like that. It's not betting. You actually win a car every time you put up or buy a car or to race, or you can do trifectas in order or out of order, those sort of things. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the show. Hey, I appreciate you joining us for this premiere episode. I hope it was valuable. I hope you saw some things you liked, and I hope you got a good preview of things to come. We've got a lot of good ideas here. This show is constantly evolving. This is our premiere. There are going to be hiccups. We might not have the right cars today, but you can see the quality. The prototype is $1,500. Where else are you going to see that? Okay, guys. Well, we're going to make this work, and we look forward to working with each and every one of you. Thank you, family. Thank you, diecast degenerates, ladies and gentlemen. Bad Timmy, out. You off the air? Run the credits! Now you need to clean up all this shit. Come on, show me clap. Yeah. Friends from Block Party. Do you have any fire department or paramedics on standby? We're working on that. Are we at?